If you like the video, please consider supporting James Corp on Patreon. Hello everyone! Hello, how are you all doing? Hello!
Yeah, I'm good. Yes.
Woo! Welcome to our third week of... No, second week of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th edition, the actual campaign, rather than, you know, a filler while we're waiting for the start set. Start set's out, semi out, half out.
Yes.
It's like a semi hard on rather than a full on hard. What? How? I've just burnt my finger.
James's mind is apparently lingering on the sausage fest from last week.
Yep, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. That was so funny. I ended up with a stitch because of it. So let's not do that again.
It looked painful.
It was painful. I had to get up and fucking walk around for a bit until it went away.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're going to introduce ourselves and our characters. As you can see, we've got a new face next. Well, hang on. What way are you? Where are you? You are that way.
All the way down.
You're over there, next to me. As you can tell, I've put everyone in alphabetical order so that character names are first. In alphabetical order, so I'm last because I'm the only one that went anywhere this side of the fucking what's it called? Alphabet. Because everyone else went that end. It's all loaded that end. It's lots of B's and A's, I think.
A lot of B's and A's.
You're a B and A. Right, so what we got to do, so I'm James Corp. I'm the hostess with the mostess. This is obviously my channel. Hi. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out and watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button as well if you want to, because that always helps and you'll get notifications. And if you hit that bell icon, which I almost forgot to say, that will get you notifications when the videos go live. Yep. I'm James Corp. I'm playing Oswald, whatever. His friends call him Bum. No, Oz.
Oz the bum.
His friends call him Oz. And that's about it. Bohemians.
Yes. Hello everyone, I'm Bohemians. I'm playing Eodred Zauberer the Charmer. And I'm apprentice wizard of the Ember lore. So the lore of the beasts. That's it.
Okay, Fishy.
I am Fishy. I am playing Baragund the dwarf, and definitely sitting here.
Are you?
I am a dwarven merchant who has come back to home after the death of his brother. He's not a particularly good merchant. His brother was a much better merchant, and he's kind of looking for a bit more direction in life.
He was not a better merchant, he died.
Yeah, he was a better merchant. He was just not a better negotiator.
Dr. Teo or Brian?
Yeah, I'm Brian. I will be playing Baelyg the Gaunt. He's the skinniest dwarf in the old world.
We've got another dwarf.
Yeah, he's a rogue.
A rogue dwarf.
Yes.
A rogue.
Definitely not the min-maxed character.
I don't think you can min-max. I don't think you can min-max in this game, can you?
Well, this is the opposite of whatever that is.
Awesome.
Max Min.
Brilliant.
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm looking forward to today.
It's alright. Claytor 22.
Hi.
I'm Claytor.
Hi, I'm Claytor.
I didn't see you
I
there.
play Artur Fritz. I didn't see you there. Thanks, James.
That's right.
Take over. You're doing it.
No. I'm trying to.
Hi. All I see is a giant bald head. Anyways, oh god. Everybody's bald but me.
No, Danny is not either.
Danny he's practically bald. Anyways, I play Artur Fritz. I am a warrior priest of Myrmidia. I always want to say Myrmidon first. Myrmidia.
The Myrmidons are the fighters.
Yeah. I'm on my pilgrimage of sorts that has brought me back to my hometown, where my sister was killed by greenskins.
And last but not least, Mr. Danny, LGM.
Hello, everybody. My name is Danny. I'm very excited to be here and keep building up the story in Waldenhof. So before we start the game, I want you guys to give me a recap of what you guys remember from last session. Go ahead.
Beside the sausage.
Beside the...
Okay.
You can also bring it up.
Fishy's
Oh, it
cat.
came back up. It definitely came back up.
Fishy's cat knocked his camera off. That's my contribution.
That didn't happen last time.
Yeah, it was.
So what happened last
That happened on Sunday, and
That
it
was-
wasn't
well-
even on stream.
Oh,
Yeah. See, there you go.
bollocks.
We all arrived in town. I watched a...
No,
We
I was
love
in
it.
town.
Oh,
I was already there.
okay, you were already there.
Sorry.
I watched a wheel fly off a cart and pummel an old lady. And that did not go well. Then I tried to heal her, and it just got worse. With her broken leg. And then as we walked through the town, I ran into Oswald, and started chatting up with him as we walked towards the grounds for the
Sausage fest.
sausage fest.
Yes.
Sigmar sausage, actually.
One more.
Yes.
Well, I came into town hauling my mule and cart behind me, my former brother's mule and cart, now mine, I guess, and tried to set up shop a bit in the marketplace, and ran into a woman that I had stolen from in my youth, and tried to make some amends there before heading over to the festival that was going on for the big Sigmar festival. I can't remember. I know there's a name for it. I cannot, for the life of me, remember what the name of it is.
Big Martzite? Is that what it was?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I basically got myself embroiled in a sausage eating contest and very nearly won. But
No, you make me lose money, my friend.
That's
yeah,
right.
so I did run
trusted you.
I ran into Eodred, or like he likes to call himself, the Charmer, beforehand, and we kind of reminisced about old times a little bit because I had just come back into town. But he put money on me for some reason. I didn't ask him to.
I
And,
trust in you. I trust. That
Look,
was
I mean,
misplaced.
let's be honest. It's always the unexpected skinny ones that win those types of contests. And realistically, I mean, I didn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
One more. Come on. Give me more.
So I was in town for a few days,
Mhm.
visiting my family, and I was actually in the forest, connecting to the forest and the beasts. And then I was coming back in town through my family's farm, and suddenly I saw my mom helping a lady give birth to a baby, and that was not very nice. Normally she do it, a more discreet way, and then she was doing it right there.
How do you do a discreet birth? I'm just wondering.
In a faraway room, not in the middle of my living room.
It's not your living room. You don't live there.
I do. It's my family's farm. I
You
live
don't,
there.
but you don't. Not right now. You're on your pilgrimage, or whatever it's called.
I've been gone for
I'm
10
the one
years.
on the pilgrimage.
All right, whatever
Yeah,
he
he's the one
does.
on pilgrimage.
Give
I
me-
come like twice a year visit my
But
family.
there you go. You don't fucking
don't-
live there.
I do. I still have my room.
Okay.
it's my
So what happened almost at the last of the session?
After the
So
festival, there was another. I think Oz was actually won. No, the contest for the arrow.
yep,
Yes.
yep, and you didn't pay any money on me.
And
No,
you won
'cause
five-
they didn't
five
let me.
shillings.
I wanted to bet on you also because I still have a few coppers to bet, but they didn't let me.
Okay. What happened next?
Then my sister came and found me, saying that
Mm-hmm.
Hansel and Gretel had disappeared in the forest,
Yes. Once again.
and then we followed a trail of breadcrumbs or petals or whatever you want to call it, back
Yes.
to where they
Raisins.
were, and then and Gretel's been attacked by wolves.
Wolves.
And then we couldn't find Hansel, and then she pointed. Well, we dispatched the wolves, or we turned them into pelts. I guess is what we did, or will
I
do.
don't know.
They
Do
will.
you?
Yeah, they will. They will be.
Not
They
yet,
will be
not yet.
pelts eventually.
We're gonna have to-
And then we headed up north, I guess, towards the
Yes.
ruin. And at the ruin, Hansel was staring at something in utter fear. It looked like he pissed himself.
Yes. Definitely.
So I went up to like drag him away, and then the floor fell away, and it was like, "Oh, you are now mine," like that.
Perfect.
I don't think that was the words, but yeah, something like that.
Oh, I'm fucking paraphrasing, but you know that's roughly what the thing said.
Yes. It says kind of like you will not leave this place alive. So, let's take it from when we leave it. You guys are here.
I don't see anything.
I can't see shit.
It's
there we
because it op-
But they're on the right.
Rule 20 always opens up to the upper left-hand corner. So he pinged us all over to the right area.
Are you guys now there?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yep.
Cool. As you are about to, like you say, grab Hansel, you hear a really sinister voice all around you, and you can feel the ground crumbling. So all of you do me a perception roll.
Oh no. So, basic skill. Do we have any modifiers?
No
I have
more.
excellent vision. I have an excellent vision. Does it?
I rolled 100.
Wow.
Vision will help you. Yes.
We can't see anything.
And I think it gives you acute senses. I will give you a plus 20 right now to your roll.
I'll take it.
Awesome.
And I failed. Oh
Can
no!
you roll
Wait.
twice?
No.
Yeah, it looks like you rolled twice.
Yes.
I did.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the second time without the. Well, I don't know what happened. I think I double cleaved maybe.
Okay. So
It's the first
roll-
one. I missed it because the first one I put a 20.
Don't
So
worry.
what happens is that Artur is just basically looking at a bird.
Artur's too far away, maybe. I mean, like he's farther away on the map, right?
Yes. Is the one a little bit more. Suddenly the air also change. You feel kind of like a damp. The air kind of like damps down. There it's like early afternoon, but it kind of like the place where you guys are, it kind of like goes dark.
Cold. Is it cold?
Yeah, cold. Yeah, definitely cold. Definitely cold. As you guys and as the ground crumbles, you start to see what it seems like. Let's see here. A bunch of little arms rising from the floor. And
Never
you
good,
know, like
never good.
popping out. If you've been seeing Thriller by Michael Jackson, something like that happened at this moment. Thriller. And because all of you failed your perceptions, all of you will be surprised in the first round. all of you roll perceptions.
Initiative.
Initiative. Okay.
Where am I? That's not bad. Who didn't roll? You have to click your icon and roll initiative.
Yes.
Baragund.
But he's not here. Is he?
Yeah,
I did.
that's fishy.
I rolled.
You rolled, but you didn't click your icon.
I rolled from my icon. Did it not add me?
Yeah, it didn't add you.
Yeah, it's not on the. It's only Artur and myself actually.
Wait 1 second.
I think what happened was that Danny deleted all the tokens off the map of the initiative as we were rolling, so that might have caused some issue.
Perhaps.
On there.
The turn, and you got a 42. So
Baragund did, yeah.
yes, and who's
Oswald's not there as well.
Oswald, you rolled. You got a 35.
Oh yeah, well that's probably because you deleted my token off the map.
35.
That's why you got a 35.
There we go. As I say before, you guys are all in surprise. Surprise is on page, it's a condition and it's in page. A second.
Oh, Oswald, somebody chew on you.
What do you mean?
I think you have less life than you're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's because I got fucking done in by wolves. Remember?
In page 169,
Oh.
if you guys have your books or your PDF up, I want somebody to read what surprise does.
I can read it.
Yeah, I'm not going to open any more windows because otherwise it will cause more slowdown, and I don't really want that.
Oh, it's true. You don't have your book yet.
Here, just let me zoom in so I can actually read it. Because there is no way I can read that as is. Okay, surprised. You have been caught unawares and you aren't at all ready for what's about to hit you. You can take no action or move on your turn and cannot defend yourself in opposed tests. Any opponent trying to strike you in melee combat gains a bonus of +20 to hit. It doesn't stack, so you can only have one. And even if you should be technically surprised and multiple times in a round, at the end of each round or after the first attempt to attack you, you lose the surprise condition.
Perfect. Because skeletons are also, they cause fear. I want all of you to roll cool test.
Hang on. We haven't noticed him.
Yeah, it's true. The skeletons come up. You guys are like, I guess, what are you doing? Tell me why you don't see the skeletons?
But excuse me. If they're coming out of the earth, that will take at least a few seconds, so we'll notice them. So they will lose the surprise.
Mm-hmm.
They can't just jump out of earth and jump us.
No, they didn't jump out. Crazy. But yes, it takes a while. But you guys cannot. Yeah, go ahead. You are right. So that's my bat in there. Let's see.
We'll get the fear though.
Yes. So after you guys notice the skeletons, what's going on in your heads? But
I am thinking that this is probably the first time I've ever seen skeletons. So, like animated skeletons, as I've mostly followed my minor parents or my brother who is a merchant. So I'm almost in disbelief, I guess, at this point of just like, is this actually happening? Are these are you guys seeing that over there?
It's not a good news. I can tell you that.
And I point out the skeletons. That shouldn't be happening.
good.
So I'm gonna put my hand over Gretel's eyes, and just pull him away from it, and try not to shit myself.
Okay, perfect.
Try and be.
Gretel and Ansel?
Where's Hans? Where's Gretel?
They're
She's
around you.
behind you.
Oh, I'll grab her eyes as well. Yeah, I'll grab both of them. You don't need to see this. Oh, good. But I'm gonna try and be brave. I'm gonna try and be brave
Okay. So
and not
I
piss
need-
myself.
Fritz, what are your thoughts as you see in these skeletons? You know, you know.
Skeletons to the left of me, skeletons to the right of me. The children are behind me, so I'm going to draw my halberd and
Hullbridge.
the children. Yeah, I have a halberd.
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 It's not a whole bread.
Halberd.
So, and Eodred, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking
Yes,
this
what's
is not
going
good
on in
news.
your head?
This should not happen near our town. I mean, we're just half an hour, not even from our town. I mean, I've known of undeads and skeletons and all that. Never saw them and never imagined they could be so close to our little town.
I blame the wizard.
Little town. What?
Okay, so all of you do me a cool test, and because the skeletons cause fear too, and this work as to be able to beat the fear. You guys have to roll over 2 SL in your cool test.
Do we get any benefit? Do we get any pluses or minuses?
No pluses, no minuses.
I'm going to argue for a plus
Yes, because
I'm trying to look brave in front of the children and not scare them.
You gotta impeach yourself.
Isn't that the cool test in and of itself?
Exactly, exactly.
No, because you know, I've got, even if I am scared, I'm gonna have to fake that I'm not scared.
James, you're peeking.
All right, sorry.
I want also to I mean, ask for a modifier because I've known. I mean, I know about undeads and their likes. So even though I'm surprised they're here, I shouldn't be that afraid that undead happens and exists.
Not really. So cool test, everybody.
Cool test.
I did. Hey, I passed.
Hey, I failed. No, we need success level 2.
Well, I've got a minus 4.
No. Eodred got 2, right.
So this is a extended test. Once you guys beat the 2, you guys are not.
I passed it too, actually. Yeah?
You have no fear anymore,
Okay.
and because
Danny, I passed by 2.
yes, you passed by 2.
Yeah.
No, you
48
passed
out
by
of
1.
41. No,
No, you
48.
got 2 success levels and you needed 2 success levels.
that's what he
So you
said.
didn't pass by 2, you passed by 0. You got exactly what you needed.
So I passed.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to make it not confusing.
1.3. That would be.
No, but
around-
28 out of 41, Danny.
If we're using fast SL, yes, but I don't think we're using it.
What?
Fast SL. Then you take the first the first digits, and then you compare those ones. If we're
That's what
doing
we've
that,
been doing.
really, I've
Forever.
been calculating. Okay, yes, you passed the test then. The rest of you, 1 second. The rest of you fair your so you guys you fair. So can you because you passed it, Eodred, can you go to page 190 and read what fair does?
Well, 190. Psychology, fear. So the fear trait represents an extreme aversion to something. Creatures that cause fear have a fear rating. This value reflects the SL you're required to pass on an extended cool test to overcome your fear. You may continue to test at the end of every round until your SL equals or surpasses the creature's fear rating. Until you do this, you are subject to fear. When subject to fear, you suffer -1 SL on all tests to affect the source of your fear. You may not move closer to whatever is causing fear without passing a challenging +0 cool test. If it comes closer to you, you must pass a challenging +0 cool test or gain a broken condition.
Okay, great. Let's see who didn't pass the test. Baragund, you are on fear. Tell me more. Or you see in the skeletons and you have not you're not like broken or like you are scared, but yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I see the skeletons and like and I start breathing kind of heavily. I'm trying not to let on that I'm afraid. But clearly, like when I was saying, like, are you guys seeing this? Like, there's that kind of shake to my voice of, like, I'm kind of not sure, and I probably want to try and move closer to them when I have a chance, but I'm very kind of on the fence of the entire thing.
Okay, great. Artur?
Slowly, since I'm still afraid, slowly back up until we're, like, I'm closer to my friends, but keeping the skeleton on my left. I had to think. Well, I mean, if I'm looking, like, if you're looking down, you really don't have an indication of where you're looking. It's really hard. But keeping this skeleton to the point, so basically, not draw shape. Where's the not point?
You're moving here.
I want to keep this one, but basically move it straight back, like move straight back, so when it is, I can look directly at it.
Yes. By the way, James, if you can put the map, so that would be great.
Oh yeah, shit.
Eodred, you pass your fear test, so you are not at this moment of fear of the skeletons at all. What are you doing?
I will charge this one, the one that's further away from me. I think there is enough. How was it? Yeah,
10 meters from you. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
I will charge him.
By the way, I need some creepy music. Let's see. No,
so, wasn't. Charging gives me plus one SL, no?
Yes.
And I attack, and I rolled a 21 out of 50, so 3 levels of success. And let's see how much he fails, so I can add more success.
I didn't have a weapon here. That much is
perfect. No weapons.
Sword.
That's what I do.
They do got a. No, it's a defense roll. 1 second. And you win that roll.
So by 2 levels. Perfect.
Yes.
So damage. Skeleton. Oh, what happened? Damage. Skeleton. 2 levels. And I hit him and hit him, and 12 damage on his left arm or whatever secondary arms he has.
You know, you like hit it and kind of like you see the skeleton kind of like start to crumble a little bit, you know, like pieces of his, you know, like the chest, the bones in the chest kind of like fall. And when you hit it in the arm, and you know, like a couple of maybe like 2 or 3 fingers kind of like falls to the ground. Oswald.
I'm running. I've got. I rolled. I rolled -4.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm just literally gonna run away with the kids.
Okay. You grab the kids and you just run away.
Like that.
Okay, perfect.
Actually, I'll go that way. I won't go that way. I'm gonna go that way.
Okay. you try to run as far as you can, but in the same time, you gotta think that the kids are slowing you down at this moment.
That's all right. That's all
Leave
right.
them.
Okay, perfect.
Push them towards the skeletons.
The Skeletor's kind of like starts to walk a little bit forward. And let's see, what's the move for them?
By Sigma's sausage.
God damn it.
Artur, one of the Skeletor kind of like come close to you. Do me a cool test again.
Okay.
As you
Okay.
see this Skeletor starts to walk, like rather slowly, but walking.
Now you die, He-Man. That's my skeleton.
No, that's
Meaning that you are broken.
Fortune.
I only have one fortune point.
It should have
No.
restarted.
By the way, all your fortune points reset.
Oh no, I have 3. Okay, then
Yeah,
I'll guess I'll re-roll.
Yes.
Let's see.
Perfect.
Two levels. You done it?
What? Tell me what's happening. You still. This is not like you're you're not broken, but you're still afraid. But you managed to keep your cool as you see in this Skeletor. What's going on in your head?
I've got to protect the kids. I've got to protect my friends and the people.
perfect.
So it's like you're that moment like before coming out to like an arena or something. You start hyping yourself up.
Adrenaline is pumping in.
Yeah.
Perfect. The Skeletor that is in front of you, Eodred, he's gonna attack you. He bring his swords, and with the left fingers that have left and try to attack, and he fumbles.
Perfect. Let me defend. So my chorus have. There we go. Target. I have 10. No, I have 20 modifiers now. The 10 for
yes.
charge. I know.
Yes,
What?
20.
And I passed by 0, and he missed, so I won by 1 level.
Yes, you win
that's another
another advantage. Yes,
Nice.
fumbles and
that wasn't a good noise.
next round he suffers a penalty of -10, so he kind of like throws the weapon and like really clumsy tries to get back, but more bones kind of like fall to the ground as he does this, and
I'll just slap him. I won't even
you
hit him
start to
with
see the Skeletor kind of crumbles. Artur, another roll, please.
Okay. God, whoa!
I mean, like, that's
Just
0
like the
success levels.
Huh?
That's 0 success levels.
Yeah, but you need 2.
Do you need 2
But
for this one? I thought you only, for when they
No,
move,
no. You
only need 0.
You just need 0.
Oh.
Okay, so then that's fine, I guess.
You're probably
Okay,
like
for-
quaking in your boots.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a call now. Today we do the fast SL, but from next session I think don't have fast SL, which means that -0.5 will be -1. But it's next session. What's happening as you see the second Skeletor moving against you?
You see Death walking.
Back up a little bit.
Okay.
Like, because I'm not quite like pumped enough to go fight, but like it's still spoopy.
Yes. Yep. Baragund.
I am going to swallow my fear and spend a resolve to become
Wow.
immune to psychology until the next round.
Yes, indeed. You can do that.
So I'm going to use one of my resolve, and because I see that skeletons are approaching my friend Artur, who I haven't seen in ages, and all of a sudden we're being assaulted by skeletons. So I haven't even noticed that Oswald's gone, and I kind of like, come on, Oswald, we can do this, and I charge in, completely just like ignorant of the fact that Oswald's not there.
Oswald's like way over there.
I want to charge this skeleton and attack it.
It's literally one of those. All right, we charge on the count of 3, and then the other person's running, and the other person's ready to go.
You get 1 advantage. So go ahead.
Okay. Weapons. Even though I've got just like a measly dagger, I need to defend my friends.
Okay.
I'll get you a stick.
So plus 10 because of the advantage.
Reroll.
Okay, I'll spend a fortune to re-roll that.
Perfect.
Because no, and oh no, I am not. I don't want to fumble at the basically the first thing I do. I am not fumbling.
Well, we technically fumbled our our fortune rolls, our cool checks.
There we go. 3 success levels.
Well done.
Let's see if he passed.
And you hit the secondary arm.
Wow, and he failed miserable. So you
By
passed
6-9.
9 damage.
Nice.
He is gone. Even if you roll a 1, he's gone.
That
was a good result.
Levels. Woo! 14 damage.
Oh, for a total of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell me why you hit the skeleton so hard. In which way this happened? Because that was a powerful hit to the secondary arm.
A powerful hit to the secondary arm.
Yes.
I bring the I somehow because I know the dagger is barely anything to work with to hit a skeleton with. So I try to bring it down like a sword, and I smash it right along kind of the pommel area where it's the strongest. And it clangs right into the skeleton's arm, and then kind of like it starts shuddering, and the reverberation of it itself does more damage to it than the dagger at all.
Are we in a Looney Tune?
Someone, Mr. Who's running away. Beep, beep.
Artur.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
I gotta make a cool test, right, before I can attack.
Yes.
Okay.
To pass the fear. You're still scared of the skeleton at this moment. You are afraid of the skeleton at this moment.
You can use a resolve if you want to.
Can I use resolve?
It only lasts a round, but it's still like pretty useful since we're getting surrounded.
Yeah. Can I use it?
You can fight with -1 SL.
True. I mean, so I failed my cool test, so I'm not going to be able to pass it. So I'll come up to the skeleton and swing at it with the halberd. This one. Choose a target there, and then it's minus.
10.
Is there minus what? -10, right?
Yep.
No. So how extended rolls work is that you don't go minus, but you start reset from 0. So,
Okay.
If you know what I mean. Yes?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
So I just roll, and then.
Yes. So you're still afraid, and this skeleton right now is like beside you. What's going on?
So I'm gonna charge up and try and hit it. I'm just gonna be like, okay, all right.
So
we've gotta do this.
you cannot attack. If you are afraid of something, you cannot attack it. You otherwise run. You can run from it, or
Then I'll use. I guess I use another fate point to try and pass this. You know what? I'm
You
running.
should have used resolve, man. You should have
Okay.
used
Oh, you can still-
There is a rule in Roll20. It's called Dark Dealings, and what Dark Dealings does is that you may reroll once again at the expenses of a corruption point.
Don't go corrupt.
Oh,
Use
real.
your resolve.
I'm not gonna do it. But this round, I'm just gonna back off again.
Okay.
Try it again next round.
Okay. Yes. Eodred.
Well, I have to finish it. I'll slap it with my super wand. So let me hurt this guy. Where is this? No. Basic. No. Weapons. There we go. So I will hit him, and I have 3 levels, and I barely pass 1 level. Damn. And he missed. Die, you ugly.
So yeah.
He missed by 5, so that's 6 levels.
Yes.
So I do 16 of damage with my core staff.
Describe it how you kill this skeleton. How
I just
the
hit
scene.
him.
Tell me
hit
the
him,
scene.
hit him. I hit him. So last time I hit him was on the left side, and this time I hit him where his sword is, and I just crush my core staff, just crush through his backbones and everything. You know, crush him in the middle.
Down. Crumbles down, exactly. Oswald, what's going on?
I guess I'm still running with the kids. I'll try and pass a call.
Deeper into the woods.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
no. I'm gonna try and pass a call test. If I think I'm safe,
Careful with the wolves.
but yeah, I'm probably gonna stop out of reach. But I'm gonna try and like get my nerve back. No. No. I'm just gonna run. I'm running with the kids. I'm gonna run all the way back to town. That's where I'm going.
Okay, no, you cannot run that far away. Come a little bit up.
You can hide out of line of sight to try and break the.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'm gonna hide in this tree, or behind this bush, and just hide the kids.
Yes.
Yeah, you can
And
help up the
I'm-
tree, maybe.
I'm protecting the kids. That's what I'm gonna say anyway.
You see Gretel. She kind of like takes you by the shirt and you see her crying and she's like, Uncle, I'm very scared.
Oh,
I'm
me
really
too.
scared."
Oh, me too as well. This isn't natural.
You should be. I
Okay,
think
perfect.
the good part of this is that she will learn her lesson not to go in the woods.
Yeah. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be going. Don't you dare fucking go back in this woods ever again. All right, not on your own. Not without accompanying adult. You hear?
Perfect. You see Baragund. You see once again another skeleton kind of like move against you. They're not charging because that's too slow. But at this moment now you have 2 skeletons on you, which will give one of the skeletons plus 20.
Yeah.
Yes, and here we go. And they're really bad skeletons. Go ahead, roll me a defensive roll.
Does
Danny,
it matter
I think
which one I roll
one of the
defensive
skeleton
against?
is done. No?
No,
Didn't Baragund kill one?
No, I just did damage.
he hit him really hard, but it didn't kill it.
Drop
that's
frames.
No, that's not good, James. Okay, so I get a plus 10 from my advantage.
Yes.
Making sure I'm. Oh no.
So, you keeping it? The roll?
I mean, I only have 1 fortune left, but
Do you want to take a corruption? I mean, what's the worst can happen, right?
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use my last fortune. I'm blowing all my fortune immediately.
Yeah,
Alright,
go for it. Go
Of
for it.
course, this is gonna go terribly, right?
Yeah, because it's going to get worse.
Oh, I know.
Worse than 97? Come on.
Give it a 100.
There you go.
Yay!
And,
One success
as
level.
he attacks you, you manage to defend yourself against, and you get another
Advantage.
This is Skeletor's turn to you, and he's gonna try to attack you. Yes, go ahead.
God.
Well, at least if you die, Fishy, at least you'll be back with your brother quicker. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. I mean,
It rolled worse than you. I mean, 100 actually, in fact, is what's that?
always
Automatic failure.
yeah. And I have no more resolve or no more fortune.
But it's, you just lost your dagger or whatever.
Yes. As
Or
you
sleep
try
on
to
him.
defend yourself, the Skeletors kind of manage to knock down your dagger into the floor, and you are here right now with two Skeletors in front of you, and you are unarmed at this moment.
And,
You can
and no
still
more
bite him.
advantage
You
as
can bite
well
him.
because I lost a roll.
Yes, you lose all the advantage points.
But why? He has one level. He did better than the skeleton.
Yeah, but
Because I rolled 100.
is automatic.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
This Skeletor is gone, and
So the skeleton should have +1 advantage then.
yes, and let's see. Baragund, yes, your turn again.
So with realizing that A, Arthur's no longer beside me, and B, Oswald didn't follow me, I'm not going to swallow any more resolve and panic, essentially, and give in to my fear and try to move away from them.
Okay, so you can do this by two ways. You can either disengage, which means that the enemy will not have a free attack against you.
Yeah.
And to disengage,
It's agility. You're gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Like-
you can do a dodge to try
Oh.
to disengage.
First, I got to pass a cool, though, to even move, don't I?
No, you. Yes, true. You got your fear. Yes.
Yeah.
Do me a cool test, please. Yes.
Okay. And
You're running. You're running. You're not even disengaging. You're just running.
I can't move. I'm just terrified.
One.
Must use your action to move or run away. But can I even move? Because it didn't say that you can't move unless.
No, you can. You can. It's
You
a
can probably
challenge.
move away. You can probably move away from the target. You just can't go towards it.
Yes, and they will get an attack of opportunity as you are fleeing from them. Okay. Let's see. 1 second. They're just gonna attack you, and this is like an oppose, I think. If I'm wrong.
Against dodge, I think. No, isn't it?
Yes, I'm trying to get into the rules. That's why I'm. Yes, exactly.
It's
No,
against dodge. Yeah.
no. This would be an. Sorry, guys. I just need to get the rules. That's why.
So, okay, it's almost time for a break. Do you want to take a quick break?
Not yet.
Okay,
Not-
fine.
Almost close. Almost close.
Kaito wants a break. That's what I'm reading into this.
Let's do like this. Let's see. That's a -3. I would say both fail as you run, and this is just a house rule just for today, because I have to catch up. But you might run away.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna run like up to Arthur. Ah, I thought I was coming to help you. You like to leave me alone in there?
Arthur, go ahead.
Cool roll. Cool. So cool.
Wow, what a roast today!
So cool. Baragund, I'm sorry. Running away.
Like,
You grabbed me and like
Baragund comes and he's like, oh, you know, screaming at you. You just like turn around and panic even more. Perfect.
where are you going?
Eodred.
Well, I will try to charge those skeletons.
Are you into the range? Yes,
Yeah.
you are. Yes.
I will charge him.
Yes.
And I have 4 advantage, so that's 5 advantage.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice. Let's try to destroy this guy. So what is it? Weapons, hit, ugly target, and strike. And 7 levels. Yes.
Wow. 10.
And
Wow.
11.
Yes.
Okay, so let me crush this guy. Oh, it's not me. Where is it? Damage, ugly guy, and 21 damage. Oh, ugly.
Meaning,
Tell me.
the charming one is
Describe the
like-
scene.
I think I'm becoming a beast. Actually, I'm losing it. I'm just crushing them. I just go and die. That's fine.
They're already dead.
I don't know that. They're moving.
Oswald.
Alright, I'm going to try and plug up some courage because I saw that my dwarven friend was getting in trouble and he's shitting himself. So I'm going to try and I'm going to
Unlike
try.
Spider-Man.
Well, I'm protecting the kids. Oh fuck you! I'm spending a Why can't I fate this? Oh, there we go. I'm fating it. Or fortuning it.
Fortune or resolve?
Fortune? I got 4 fortune. I might as well give it a try. Oh, you sodding! See you next. Right, no, I'm still looking after the kids. In fact,
Yes.
I'm gonna move further back because taking the kids with me further back because I think that the dwarf is gonna draw the skeletons towards me, and I don't want that to happen because I'm with the kids.
You found a bigger tree.
As you go and run behind, and you kind of pop yourself behind the bushes and see the combat in front. Panic comes into you as you can hear from behind something
Ah!
in the bushes. And let's take a break right now and see what happened after the break.
All right, we'll be back shortly, ladies and gents.
Mini cliffhanger.
course.
Duke energy for that interruption. Thank you.
Always
chaos.
content.
Right, we're
I'm
back.
missing somebody in roll 20.
I'm still waiting to get back in.
Okay.
Be there shortly.
So, a couple of questions. I have one question for all of you. So, can you guys remember me how you guys are connected to the characters from the last game?
Oh,
Let's
nice.
start with James.
My eldest sister, who's the eldest of my siblings, is married to Ivan.
What's your impression of Ivan?
Oh, he's a fucking idiot.
It's a loony.
So good. Perfect. Okay. Baragund.
My brother had a couple of different merchant deals with Galazil. not anything specifically specified. So maybe he probably sold Galazil some
Beer.
contraband.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Because yeah, I mean, my brother was kind of definitely into the shadier side of things. Not like super shady, like this is the extra special halfling pipe weed, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
And so
Tell
my
me
brother
about-
was able to acquire some of that for Galazil, and
Okay.
we used it as kind of the initial funds to kind of buy the mule and cart and leave town, but 10 years ago.
Tell me about the first impression you had about Galazil.
The first impression, he was so cool. Like, just so cool. I mean, he was the coolest dwarf I think I'd ever seen. But you know what? Like, I'm not, you know what? Like, I mean, like, I think he thought he was cool, and I thought he was kind of cool.
Fucking bullshit. He probably thinks it's
You wish he was.
I wish, like, I mean, like, other than his, maybe appetites, I definitely envied him.
Okay. Perfect.
I envied his dwarfness.
Okay. Perfect. Eodred, how are you connected to?
So the thing is, Lutov came to town like 10 years ago or something, or more. I don't remember. Yeah, something. I was a kid, and he came to see the magistrate here to get some money for a dead guy or something. And he's the one that actually realized I had some magic capacity, and I should go to Aldorf to see, some wizards for them to check me out.
Okay.
So he's the one that told my family I should do that, and he took me to Aldorf, and he became a friend of the family.
Okay. Tell me about the first conversation you had with Lutov.
So he was a very strange guy, pretty tall, not a little skinny. But he had a tough looks on him, and he was not well dressed at all. So I didn't think much of him. But he understood and appreciated my magical capacity, and that was nice, because before that, I was just playing around with them, not knowing why or what was happening and everything.
Okay, good. Artur. Tell me about how do you know your character?
Wilhelm.
How do you know Wilhelm?
Wilhelm eventually became a really high-ranking tax collector, and he actually came to here a few times, and my father, unable to pay taxes sometimes, would have him over for dinner, to kind of like, all right, here's what I got, but you know what, I'll feed you, and it'll be good, right? And he's like,
Have you paid your taxes though?
He's like, your taxes are paid. We have very good dinner.
Perfect. Wilhelm, he actually give you tips as not a tips. What's the name?
Bribe?
No. What's the name of the word? Like a suggestion, like advice. He give you an advice. What was it?
Pay your taxes. No, he, after the death of my sister, he gave me the advice of there's always going to be something dark and scary out there, and that he himself has seen some shit.
Perfect. Okay, so let's take it back. Oswald, last before the break, you hear something crumbling behind you. What's going on your head?
Oh, well,
Himself.
I'm about to run again. I'm about to follow this path down. I'm going to go down to this tree here with the kids. In fact, that's what I do. I'm going to start moving down. I'm dragging the kids down to here.
You don't know where the danger is coming from.
It's behind me. It's behind me, so I'm not going backwards. I'm going downwards, you see, not behind.
You don't know.
I was wondering if the kids at this point are like, maybe we should go back and help them fight.
Yeah, they've passed their cool test.
As you are running, you kind of see a figure just by the periphery of
Go away, skeleton!
Of your eyes, and what you see.
Throw the children at it.
What you see is
Think of the children!
Brian. Tell me what Oswald is seeing.
Okay, well, you see, I guess, cowering in the bushes and not hiding very well, what looks to be... so how old are Hansel and Gretel?
They're children.
Yes.
That's how old they are.
Roughly how old, though? Like 10-ish?
10, 11, yes.
Okay, so yeah, you see somebody probably about their size, in fact. So you maybe think it's another human child with a hood on, though. But he has an abnormally large head under this hood, so otherwise he's maybe...
This man, it's a this man!
Who are you? Are you a skeleton?
No, I'm not a skeleton. Oz, is that you? We haven't seen each other for years, but you look like Oz.
Who are you?
I'll take the hood down at this point.
Do I know you?
Step out of the bushes, and you probably recognize me as like the town thief. I've spent a lot of time in the one cell of the local jail.
The other one cell. You share a cell with the
There was a drunkard, no?
Would I know you? Would I know you as the thief, or would you? You an honest businessman?
You probably know.
Because it's something you
know
don't.
me as a thief.
All right.
Almost everybody in Waldenhof at this point probably knows that he's a thief.
Okay.
He sometimes just
Quick,
comes back.
children, check your fucking purses.
Priorities.
Where are you, Oswald? You're not on the map.
I love this is happening as a big fight with skeletons behind.
No, I haven't stolen anything. What's going on up ahead? Why are you running?
Skeletons.
Skeleton?
Yeah, that's and a point.
Why are you afraid of dead people? I don't understand.
Because they're not supposed to move.
They're moving. Okay, yeah, we should run. Who else is up there?
Oh, just Artur and Baragund and Eodred. I'm sure they're doing fine. I'm protecting the children.
I'm protecting the children. He screams.
Kids, make sure you've got your money belt tight. So you know your pouch tight. So
Money belts. Kids.
keep your pocket money safe.
Kids don't have any money in this town. I've already checked.
But I'm sure you have a big collection of toys you stole from them.
Okay.
Sell their toys back to them.
Baby,
Candy,
your turn.
you throw their candy back at them. Stealing candy from a baby? How fucking low can you get?
It's my turn, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess hearing that there are skeletons, I don't really quite believe him because I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. So I'll just move up, trying to hide in the trees.
Next bush.
How far I can move? Maybe there.
Yes.
I
Do
see
me a
anything?
perception. Do me a perception roll.
Okay.
If you pass, you're gonna be afraid. If you don't pass, you won't see them. Don't worry.
Is no modifier?
No modifiers. The bushes, you know, that you can see a commotion ahead, but you really don't see it because the bushes and the leaves kind of are in the way. You see a commotion ahead, but you really don't see them. What's going on ahead of you? Let's see. This skeleton moving forward to you, Eodred, and he's gonna attack you.
Actually, I have 6 levels of success.
Yes,
Killed
indeed.
the last one, yeah.
I will see if I put a higher cap on the success because they just keep adding. That's so crazy. But okay, yeah, but
So-
you lose them kind of fast if you yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So I'm defending against this guy. And let's defend! It's a defensive weapon, so I should have bonuses.
Yes.
So 6 levels.
Yeah. You managed to evade the attack, no problem. You are into your mood, your beast mode, I guess. Perfect. And this skeleton also gonna move against you. Now he's outnumbering you, so he get plus 20 plus, and he have 1 advances, 1 advantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come and get some! You ugly bone walker. Oh boy. Okay, let's defend. I'm not. Yeah, there we go. Defend you. And yes! 10 levels! 10 levels! But 0.5, that's success now. That should have like whatever. How is it? The Sigmar's. Well, how is it? The Ulrich's rage now?
Yes, but
Critical.
that's critical is 100, and then your skills have like depending of your initiative or your different characteristics bonus. So I should put that into combat too, but I don't have it at this moment. But you managed to defend yourself against both skeletons. Baragund.
I try to duck down behind any kind of the ruins so that I just put the skeletons out of mind and just kind of like and try to bring myself together so I can remove that broken condition.
And indeed you do.
You should roll for cool, no, to remove it.
No, if you hide behind something, I think it's remove automatically.
Yeah, you can use a full action with no enemies in line of sight to remove it.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm basically like using some of the ruins here to basically put them out of sight and just like.
This is not
try to
happening.
get
This is
myself
not
back.
happening.
Yeah, exactly. Get myself. And so yeah, I spend basically like a round kind of like pulling myself back together.
Just leave me by myself. Don't worry, people.
Artur.
We're not worried.
You're the
Alright,
charmer after all.
Let's see where it takes me today, guys. After the break,
I need you. You can charge.
Cool test. Gonna pass it. Yes.
I mean, that's,
No, do you need 2 success levels,
That's
don't you?
one. That's one.
That's
So
one.
if you get another one, that you're still afraid you have.
Wait. I had one earlier.
You have one early.
Yeah.
didn't you lose it because you got a minus though?
If you got a
wait,
minus,
yeah.
we put that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're getting there. All right. We're back at 1. It's cool.
Okay.
I had to see you like looking between the forest and like me and the skeletons over in the other, like me cowering and the skeletons on the other side of like a half ruined wall or something, and just you being like, I don't know what to do.
Fuck. Do I run? If they die, nobody can tell.
Perfect. Eodred.
So I will hit this one. I will hit him hard and with Turbo Vengeance. Where is it? Weapon and attack. And I have and I get 1. Okay, this is not so good.
You got a 1.
No, I did 89 out of 100. Oh no, 2 levels of two success level. Actually.
Who are you hitting? Who are you attacking? Which one?
The one that's not hurt.
He also lost his advantage last turn, I think.
Yeah.
He,
Oh, I should have one more because they both lost on me.
yes.
So I have 3 levels.
Okay, 3 levels. And I don't think I wanna even. I don't even wanna defend that, but let me do it
No,
just for. Let me do it just so.
Yeah.
So
So you can
you made me get a 1. No. So yes. So there is a rule that I think it gonna be fun to play. It's called Death Blow, and it goes like this. Some players like a heroic approach to combat. We can discuss if you guys want to put this rule into game. With a character able to wade through lesser foes. If this suits your style of play, use the following rule. If you kill a melee opponent in a single blow, you may move into the space the character occupies and attack another opponent if there is one available. You may keep doing this a number of times equal to your weapon skill bonus, and you may not attack the same character more than once on the same turn.
Yeah, if he's dead, what would you attack him on the same turn?
Well, yes. Do you guys want to put this rule into game or not?
So that's in the same round? Because it says immediately attack.
If you kill a melee opponent in a single blow, okay, you have to be in the same, like once an encounter, I guess. Okay, so it would not matter anyway in here, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Do the damage.
Damage, yes. And let's 12 damage. Well, thank you. 12 damage to his leg.
You managed to cap his leg. He kind of like, like falls to the ground, but he's still like kind of like
Stay down. Stay down.
So he will be prone. There we go.
Turning around you.
Oswald,
Okay.
what's going on?
I'm gonna try and get my carriage back.
It's behind the bushes.
It's way back here where the skeletons are.
Probably. Let's see what I get. Oh!
There you go. So what happened?
That's one success level, I think. Yeah.
One.
It's only one
just
success level, so I haven't got 2 success levels. Oh.
Yes.
Well, now they're outside, I just start like, I've got to go help my friends. I've got to go help my friends. You two stay here, all right?
Gretel kind of like grab your rope and she said, "Please, Uncle, don't leave us here alone, please."
Be
please,
quiet,
don't
you
leave
be
us."
safe. Shh, 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 just stay there. And look,
They still have their money belts?
no, just fucking nick them.
Perfect, Baelyg.
Okay, I will step forward, I guess, until I can see what's going on.
Yes.
Um,
Describe the scene in front of you. What are you seeing? What's your character seeing right now?
I suppose he sees some of the guys he knew from the last time he was in Waldenhof, and I think he knows Eodred because sometimes Baelyg would sell herbs to his mom. So maybe he met him back then, and he sees him being harried by these skeletons, I guess. So do I need to make a cool test or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Also,
that's a base.
I bet you know Baragund because he also, like you, is a fellow thief.
No, he's not. He only tried it once and he didn't work.
Exactly.
I felt bad about it.
Still a thief. Once a thief, always a thief. All right.
Okay, so what's going on in your head?
I mean, I guess I've never seen skeletons moving around before, so yeah, I'm pretty terrified.
Perfect.
You
I think
could move
because-
on, you're just beginning.
I think because well, actually, would I be able to reach these guys this round? The stealth?
No.
Okay.
You have short legs, remember?
That too
I
far.
have very short legs. Okay, so I guess I'll just cower in fear.
Okay. Yep. This Skeletor is gonna attack you.
Oh boy. Where is my weapon?
Let's see. I gonna have a rule, I think, with the advantage because I think they can get too crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a rule for limiting advantage, like an optional rule on
Yes.
164.
So we're gonna cap it to max character initiative bonus.
It's very low. Okay. We're doing
Yes.
it now?
Not this combat, but after this is capped.
Okay.
So now you are even a max, I imagine. I don't know your
Okay.
initiative bonus.
Yeah,
but
3.
right now, let me see.
3.
Yeah, 3. Yeah.
But I'm still using the 6.
Yeah. For this combat, yes,
Yeah.
you are.
So, what?
How do you do 67 damage?
No, because I did.
Yeah, I know.
I did damage
Okay.
instead of defense.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Congrats. That's
That's how
counts
tough.
in home run.
That's a
Yeah,
magical staff, you know?
You're basically like using the thing as a golf club, and the head of the skeleton is a ball.
He killed all his ancestors.
5
too.
levels.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yes.
Going back like 3 generations.
This one, this skeleton kind of like grab your leg, you know, like try to untangle you, like try to hold you in place.
Alright. He has minus 20.
Do me a strength roll.
Oh, he did grab?
No. Do me a strength roll.
So that's what? Attributes? Attributes. So, strength. Any modifier? I use the 60 also?
Yes.
Okay. Easy peasy. What could go wrong? Success! Barely.
He tries to like, you know, like hold you, but you know, it's easy for you kind of like to step out. Baragund, you are, yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I probably pull myself together and look up over top of the wall and
Could use some help here!
see Eodred fighting the skeletons. And I try to pass my cool test again because I still haven't done that.
True.
So
There's one down, there's only one up. Come on! Yes!
Yes! Wow!
Well, about fucking
yeah, so
time.
I pulled myself together and I popped my head up over top of the wall, and I see the Eodred's like got one of them on the ground, and the other one like is the one that I nearly killed, and I was like, fuck it. And like I just kind of race around the wall and come over and try to attack this one
Use
here.
the stone.
Yes.
Use the stone or whatever.
How much is unarmed damage? I really don't know how much.
It's in weapons. In weapons, there is unarmed. So is if you use unarmed, it's page 294.
294.
Improvised weapon is SB +1, and unarmed is SB +0.
So that
Maybe
would be-
could I grab like a rock or something to actually like? Yeah, could I instead of running up to him, could I grab one of the rocks out of the room and try to huck it at the skeleton from over here?
For sure.
Yeah, that's what that's what I want to do. That
So
makes
that would be
more
an
sense.
improvised rock do
Do you not actually have a... Oh, no, you lost it.
strength bonus +0.
I was about to say, do you not have a weapon? Then I remembered you lost it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like somewhere around here on the ground. I haven't had time to look for it.
Well,
It's kind of
well, it's not now down. We've got...
Do me a ballistic roll.
okay. Do a ballistic roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just don't aim at me, dude.
Just fuck up and hit him in the head.
Yeah, that's not good.
Beam him.
Yeah.
No!
Well, that's I know this is minus 6.6, but it's really minus 7 if we're doing simple at SL. So,
Reroll.
yeah, I just like pop up over the wall and throw a rock.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, hit a bird.
like I'm assuming unless it rolls incredibly terribly.
You hit Artur.
So
do-
I will do like this. If you roll a 1, you will hit the skeleton that you meant. If you roll a 2, you hit the skeleton that is laying down. From 3 to 9, you will hit Eodred.
Why?
And 10
Why?
miss.
Why would
Because
I
he
have
rolls
so
so
many
bad.
options?
You roll a 7.
Yeah, but why
Okay.
I have more? Why do I have more options than the skeleton that's closest to him?
Okay.
We should have 50-50 at least.
But there's just more chance of him. I'd say there's more chance of him hitting nothing. In fact,
Yes,
you wanna.
yes,
in fact,
yes.
include half. I'd include. In fact, his shit roll.
He should use a D12 to know the direction. If it's throwing, in front, in the side, or whatever.
The scatter
it's-
dice.
yeah.
Yeah, roll
If
1
it's
to 10.
throwing in front of him, then we can see the.
Roll
Roll
1d10.
1 to 10. Yes.
Okay. 10. Now I can roll well.
So
Yeah,
the
when it
scatter
doesn't
works that a scatter. It says that. What is it? The scatter rules. Okay, yeah, here. Scatter.
They need a GM screen.
All the while, I'm trying to at least yell at them a little bit,
A
even if it
scatter.
doesn't draw their attention at all.
So
I'm
at
throwing
10,
rocks at them.
it
They have
lands.
no ears.
It lands at your target feet. So you throw the rock, and he kind of like land in front of the skeleton, like. Boom.
Yeah, it like lands right in front of it, like right there. It probably doesn't even turn around. Like it's facing Eodred, and I'm like, curse these short arms.
Thank you for the help. Thank you. I was so much help now.
Artur.
Let's do it. All right, if he can get it, I can get it.
Yeah, don't throw rocks. Thank you. Resolve, man.
Well,
Resolve.
there goes your one.
Do you want to roll a fortune point? You can
Well,
take a corruption point too.
No,
let
resolve, man. Resolve.
We'll use my last fortune point to try and save
Resolve.
this. You stop it.
And pray your God. Don't you have praying? Don't you have praying?
This is
0.
Pray.
this is the thing.
You gotta pray
Oh my god.
to make it today.
Would you like to reroll for 1 corruption point? I mean,
No, can I pray?
Resolve, my friend.
Maybe you pray, but something else answers.
I don't know
you.
why Bohemians needs our help. He's coping quite well by himself.
Yeah, he does seem to be complaining a lot for someone who's just kicking ass.
Yeah.
I'm not. I just didn't
Okay.
kill him.
you're still too afraid of the skeleton, it seems. You managed to regain your coolness, and at the same time you lose it as it's going on. Why the change of mind all the time? What's going on? What makes you? What makes
Terminia
you
means
happy?
I have to defend the children, but at the same time, I haven't seen undead before, so it's terrifying.
Perfect. Eldred, go ahead.
Oh. Well, I'll attack the standing one. The one in front of me.
Yes.
So let me destroy this guy. And there you go. Modifiers, yes. And I roll 7 levels.
Okay.
Get down.
Come on, roll a 1 here. Oh, that was close.
Nice. 2 levels. You
Yes.
ugly. So that is still 5 levels. You're going down, my friend. So where is it? Damage. You. And 15 damage.
Another skeleton crumbles in front of you. Piles of crumbling.
So we're using the sudden death, whatever you call it, the death.
No, it works. I think it's meant to be as once an encounter. If you go and encounter and first time you attack an enemy,
Oh,
Yeah, you have to
encounter,
basically
if you
one
hit
shot him, I think.
one shot him,
Yeah.
then you can keep attacking.
okay.
Oswald.
Right, I'm slowly regaining my testicles or balls.
I think there's one down here. Oh no, it's a rock. It's a rock. Don't worry.
Look, I don't know how you can say anything. If we're all just getting shit rolls, there's not much we can do, is there?
Yeah.
I know. It's not like you could use resolve.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Right, I'm spending another fortune point.
Okay.
Work, you son of a bitch.
This has been
Oh, fuck me.
This has been glorious.
Alright,
You hear?
alright, so the kids are saying, no, don't go, and I hear something, and I'm like, sure, I'll stay.
There's a wolf. There's more wolves.
Baelyg.
Okay, so I start with a cool test.
Yes.
Right.
Come on, show them you can do something.
Woo! Zero.
Does a match count? It's not
No,
too.
you've got to get 2.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
you get 2. Yeah.
Well, I will use resolve and
Then
ignore my fear.
then you ignore your fear.
Okay, I don't think I can get to him though.
50 meters.
Yeah, my run speed is only 12.
It's because
so-
you're little.
Can I run partway and pick up a rock and toss it?
Oh no. Someone
I will give you if you move just half move. That would be just the move. Just the move.
The
So
actual
6 meters, 6 yards.
Yes.
my walk speed or my movement?
Your
Like
walk
real-
speed.
Okay.
And
don't know
I think fear works that you cannot actually move towards the thing that gives you fear, but we will allow it for this. You guys have really bad rolls today.
Yeah, we have the worst.
And
I'm using resolve though. Doesn't that
The
let me?
skeleton
Yes.
is on the floor.
Through that.
On the floor.
Through that.
Okay. So from here, I will throw a rock at the
Okay.
landing guy.
Yes. That one is dead, but there is one in the floor.
Oh.
Dead.
This one.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. So I make like just a basic
Ballistic.
You can do it.
It's not under.
I need a helmet.
Gonna fall right at his feet.
So it will be an
Yeah,
attribute.
my face.
Oh, it's under. Yeah, of course.
BS.
What's going on here?
You have
What?
to click on your. You have to click on your icon.
Token.
Your
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't worry, it just takes time to get used to it, but after a
Okay.
while it becomes easier, so don't worry. So click always
I
your
lost the
token.
menu.
You don't see the menu?
Yeah, the menu's not showing up now.
So you have to click on your icon, and you should see the menu up there.
I accidentally clicked pan view. That's not
Oops.
doing anything.
No.
Yeah,
left-
so
left-
just so go back to the arrow, or go back to where pan view is, and make sure you got select move selected. To do that, just click and hold on the arrow on where the pan view is. Okay. All right. So in the top
There we
left
go.
hand.
Okay, finally worked.
So hang on. Can I actually?
What
Did
was
it
the
work?
skill test, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Finally got it.
No modifiers. Roman
Impressive.
1d10.
Oh boy.
Can I use fortune? Try again.
Yeah, you can use fortune.
Yeah. You have actually a good.
Yay!
Yeah, that's
There you go. And a rock half damage of strength bonus plus 0, I think.
Yeah, +0.
So that will be. Fuck. Let me see. Character sheet. Rock. And damage is 0, right? Yes. No. Damage cannot be
Strength
0.
bonus.
I think it was 1, wasn't it?
No, strength bonus +0.
Strength bonus plus 0. So
Yeah,
guys,
it's-
your
it's
strength
in
bonus
the-
would be, how much is your strength bonus? It would
3.
be 3. You do 3 damage to the skeleton.
No, but plus the difference of the SL.
So
5. Right?
It's
5?
right.
Yeah. 5 damage. So tell me how you knock this skeleton.
Does it kill him? Oh, it
Yes.
does.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
because it was barely living.
I guess I pick up the rock and sort of close my eyes in
Oh, no.
fear, but throw it anyway. And I hear this shattering of bones on the floor or on the ground. And I open my eyes and he's dead, and I can barely believe it. I just sort of gasp, thinking somebody must be watching out for me.
As you do that, the air kind of like change. The atmosphere, as now it was dark and it was cold, and the air, the wind was like, the area was magically affected. It kind of like lightens up. So now it's afternoon again, and at this moment you guys are out of combat.
Excellent.
Nice.
But I still don't know whose voice it was, because I don't think the skeletons were talking. So somebody else was talking. We don't see anyone. Can I do a perception test?
Yes, you might.
No. Still perception. Do you have any modifier?
No modifiers.
And 50 out of 43. Marginal failure.
Nothing that you can spot at the moment. You only see the crumbled skeletons. You can see a couple of more. You can see the ground where the skeleton pop-ups, but nothing. Nothing that you can see where the voice comes.
So I pick up the knife and bring it back to Baragund.
Only
There.
only because I'm very desperate, I'm gonna go take a look at the corpses and root around. If there's anything.
They had swords. So all of you who need weapons, they had ugly swords, but
They're
still
going to be
it's-
rusty, though, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah,
You,
but it's better
you can
than
see the
rocks.
skeletons with really rusty sword. The clothes are, like, it's just shrugs of clothes, like really old.
Slightly better than mine.
Nope. In fact, once you pick the clothes, it kind of like almost tear themselves up. Like it's old.
But the swords, they could use them, no?
It's rusty. Yeah, I would say you could use you get a rusty sword, and that would get what was the weapon qualities are in that case
292.
292.
I'm not touching a rusty sword. I'll keep my trusty dagger.
I'll take one.
Unreliable, maybe?
Is ugly, is unreliable. Yes, it's unreliable and ugly in that case.
What does unreliable do with a hand weapon then?
crafted without attention to functionality, a failed test using this item receives -1 SL. Further penalties for wearing unreliable. Okay, so if you fail, you get, instead of just 1 SL, you get -2.
Otherwise, it's a hand weapon, stats wise.
Yeah.
Yes, and I would say that the edges are kind of like really bad. You know, it's like
Blunt as an arsehole.
so. Instead of 4, I will give you 2
For the
damage.
damage modifier? Okay.
Yes.
So it's actually not as good as my dagger.
It's like a dagger, but unreliable.
Right. An
Yeah.
unreliable dagger. And ugly. I don't know that.
Yeah, not
That kind of
stylish.
fits my.
Don't worry, kids. I'm sure my friends will be able to take care of them while I protect you, yeah? Right. What we're going to do is we're going to start moving back, and I'm going to take you back home, alright? Because I don't think it's safe out here. Now, you need to make sure you don't come out here ever again!
They kind of like Hansel and Gretel. They look at you with the sobbing eyes, and they're like, yeah, we promise we never ever gonna run away, you know, like, or go and play in the woods, kind of, they say.
Alright, so I'm gonna say, right, you stay here. I'm gonna go see if the coast is clear, alright? I'm gonna roll cool.
I mean, that's true. You don't know if they're dead.
3 levels of success. Well done.
Well done. You can come rescue us from the skeletons.
Right, so I'm gonna be like,
You can share the glory.
Stay here, alright? Right, one moment. And I run out with my sword, I draw my sword. Oh shit! Where is everything?
You have a
lose the
sword.
kids again.
Yeah, I have a sword.
I want to thank Baelyg. Thank you for your help. I don't know where you came from, but thank you.
Oh, I was cowering in the bushes over there.
Yeah, I was looking after the kids.
Artur, what's going on?
I failed, my god.
Us, not your god.
I'm gonna be like, guys, if you can stay here, I'm gonna take the kids back home, and then we can come back. I'll come back out here and.
Wait, us. We
What?
don't know who talked to us. Remember, someone
Right,
talked to us.
right. What's more important? Someone who talked to us or me getting the kids home?
I don't give a damn about a booming voice that talks to us. I don't want to be here any longer.
Okay. Well, let's. Yeah, maybe we should tell them there's walking dead people around. I need to go to the wolves first, which is not very far from here, and make a prayer to Tal first, and then we can. Because I killed some wild beasts, so I'm gonna go there before going back to town.
Okay,
That's okay with you.
Baragund,
Yaga?
what's going on?
I'm gonna go now that Eodred's gone. I'm gonna go over to Baelyg and say, nice shot. I don't recognize you from the time that I spent living in town.
Oh, well. First of all, the shot was lucky, but it's possible I was either not in town or maybe in the jail when you were here.
It's been like 10 years, so.
I've been back here in the meantime, but I come back here whenever the heat in Grunberg gets too intense, so I come back to cool off here, I guess. Use it as I lay low in Waldenhof.
I guess we just never lined up. And I put my hand out with like for one of those like forearm handshakes, like a dwarven kind of. It's nice to see another one of us.
No,
Wow, I haven't.
no Baragund. He might steal your gold. Make sure you got your gold on you.
Baelyg sort of awkwardly reaches up and to do the handshake. He hasn't done this in years, so he hasn't been around very many dwarves for quite a while. So
Yeah, And like Baragund's probably doesn't do like a great version of it either, because he's a son of a pair of dwarven exiles as well. So yeah, like we're both kind of like doing crappy dwarf rituals or poorly, but I kind of look over maybe Baelyg's shoulder at Oswald. Take all my money?
Yeah, he's a fucking tea leaf.
Do me a perception roll, Baelyg, plus 40. It should be basic skills.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Nice. 7 success levels.
You, as Baragund is giving you the shake, you immediately see where he's keeping his purse. Where are you keeping your purse, by the way?
I keep one of my many purses on my belt. I have money stashed in other locations that. Look, all I'm saying is that if I need the money, I will get it when I need it. But for now, I keep just a small portion of my money. Let's say.
I love that the GM anticipates my larceny.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah, like 5 silver shillings are probably in like the thing on my belt. The rest of it is elsewhere, and in various things on my person and places.
Various holes.
I don't even think I have sleight of hand yet, so.
Okay.
You're lucky.
You can do if you're trying to steal the purse, I will let you do it with a dexterity roll, opposite to Baragund's what's the name? Perception.
Now, does he steal from a fellow dwarf? Is that
If you want to do it, you don't have to do it.
I think I will it because I have literally 3 pennies to my name. And I'm desperate. I also need help though, so I don't know that I would alienate these guys right off the bat.
Particularly when it might not be the best idea if he's saying that you're a thief, and I'm going to probably check my coin purse immediately afterwards.
Yeah, I think I'll pass this time.
Okay. No
it's very tempting. No, you can see him sort of fidgeting uncomfortably, like he wants to do something.
Yeah.
He's very preoccupied.
Right, well, I'm going to say to everyone, right, I'm going to take the kids back to town, and then I'm going to come out here and help figure out what's going on. Everyone's got the same fucking name. Phoebe Dwarf. How do I pronounce your name?
It's Baelyg.
Baelyg.
I think I remember your sister from back in the day.
Don't go there. Keep your hands to yourself, and I'm going to wander off.
As you're about to wander off, and you guys are there, you guys get the feeling again that everything is kind of like damping again. You know, the air is getting colder again, and the wind is kind of like getting, you know, like speed up a little bit, and the air starts to like be cold. You know, like you can like when
breath.
you breathe out, you can see the.
It's fucking summer. Is it summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's April. April.
It's like, yeah, isn't it like the Sigmar festival like really?
Yes.
At the start of summer, basically.
Yeah, this is the start of summer, so it's actually hot outside, but the air kind of like dampens again, and it's kind of cool.
That's before I leave.
Yep.
Do I know that this happened before or not? Did I just arrive on the scene recently?
Yes, you just arrived now.
Okay, so I don't know.
You guys have feeling.
So this is before I wander. So this is before I wander off to get the kids safe, because I want to get the kids safe first, and then I want to come back and deal with whatever's going on here.
Okay, and let's take a break and see what happened after break.
Oh,
Surprise, surprise.
such a cock tease, Danny. Such a cock tease. Right, we're back. We're back.
Yes.
So what's going on, Danny?
Tell that's rude.
Wow, that was directly, like.
And we're back. Bam. Yeah.
Bam.
Danny, how are you
Danny.
going to screw us now?
Okay. Sorry. What's going on as you guys feel the air changing again?
I'm thinking again. We're really
Yeah,
again.
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Is like, maybe we should not stick around any longer.
Well, no, we're gonna have to find out what's causing this, Baragund, aren't we? I mean,
Yeah, sure.
this
Do
is
me a lore Reglan test.
All of us?
Oswald. All of you are, but I don't think all of you have lore Reglan.
Nope.
If you don't have it, you can do an intelligence roll.
Okay.
I have lore
Oh
magic.
no, I have Lord Reichland.
Do I have any benefits? Any bonuses or nothing at all?
I will say a plus 20 for the location. If you have lore Reglan.
Okay.
So plus 20 if we have Lore
What?
Franklin.
Oh my fucking god! Hang on, how did that? Oh, okay. I rolled a 48. I needed a 65.
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. So what did I roll then?
You rolled
You
a
rolled-
0.
No, you rolled 59. No, 74 out of 59.
No, what? No.
Yeah,
Really?
Oswald did that. 74 out of 59.
Oh. Okay.
And
Why
I didn't roll
what's that a 0? That should be
0 success.
Yeah.
Should be.
Wait, did you roll it from the character sheet or did you roll it from
Yeah.
the thing?
I rolled it from the cat sheet.
Okay, don't do that. Click other skills.
I passed. Just pure intelligence. Look at that.
I rolled just what I needed to.
Nice.
Okay, perfect.
So we all pretty much passed.
yes.
Maybe not Baelyg though.
Yeah,
Baelyg.
I also clicked the wrong skill, and then I hit pan view again. I keep doing that. I don't know what's going on.
1 second, guys.
Since my skills go away.
There we go. So, you guys know that you are in the Hager Cribs area.
Yeah.
On
Do we know the implications of that?
yes, if you guys go to page 267. Oswald, read the first. The
I
second
can't.
paragraph.
I can't risk opening another window.
I can read it.
Yeah, the second paragraph.
Okay. The foothills are mostly populated by sheep and their shepherds, but antiquarians claim that the Hager Cribs were once the sacred burial grounds of the Umberogans, the human tribe of Sigmar himself. Supporting this, ancient cairns can be seen rising from clearings on many of the highlands, some of which are also marked by looming menhirs. Perhaps because of these, the Hager Cribs have a foul reputation for being haunted, and few are willing to stray too deep into its forests. It is said those who do encounter thick fogs rising from ancient barrows, with moans of the dead echoing from within. Locally, such talk is nervously dismissed as the ravings of shepherds drunk on too much hard cider, for the alternative is to believe tales of ancient kings hungry for the blood of the living.
Good.
Them Umberogans.
So yes, that's why you can get an idea what's going on from there.
Right, guys, let's get out of here then, shall we?
That's what I said.
All right, I'm gonna go get the kids. Kids, come with me if you want to live.
Get to the chopper. We must get to the chopper now. No more yelling.
As you guys are talking about leaving, you kind of hear, you will not leave this place alive.
I'm
Oh,
leaving.
nice.
I think we should leave.
Oh no.
As soon as I hear that, I run
together,
like
people.
hell.
Stick together.
Okay. You guys go away from here? I
Well,
guess?
I want to take the kids back. That's I mean,
No.
once we've got rid of the kids, then perhaps we could come back and actually have a proper look around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back.
Maybe a night rest.
Yo, why are you trying to convince us to come back? They have nothing but shoddy gear, and there's no glory in striking down random people that died thousands. Ah!
I got my
It's
rusty sword.
it's a king. You know, kings normally they have like crowns and gold.
Rusted crowns,
gold.
rusty
magic
gold.
sword.
Did any of those look like kings? No. And I like probably keep walking, like I speed up and just kind of keep walking.
Okay. All of you go back on the way you came back, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, but I want to quickly pass through the wolf to make a short prayer to Tal.
Okay.
But they're almost on the way. No, it's down here somewhere.
No, no,
here.
no. We'll come back. We'll come back and deal with them.
No, we have
Yes.
to pray right now. On my way.
No. They're
Yeah,
dead. It doesn't
I will
matter.
let the charmer do whatever he wants. If he wants to go charm some dead carcasses or something, just let him. We need to get back to town.
All right.
I'm
Well, we're
gonna
going back to town. If you're dead, we're not going to come.
I
back.
actually, having seen Eodred butcher all these skeletons, I'll go with him because he seems like the safest.
All right. See you later.
So the rest of you kind of like goes away, but Baelyg and
I mean, if we're gonna split the party, let's do this right.
Eodred follows. As you guys
Hold
are
on.
walking into the forest and going back to the wolves, you still hear the voice. It gets softer. No, not softer, but the voice is lower and lower the longer far away you get from it. But it kind of like you hear the voice commanding you, like, come back.
You're right. You're right. We're almost there.
You will serve me for eternity.
Yeah, sure.
What? No, I serve for video.
Sure.
I don't serve any undead kings. I serve myself.
And occasionally Sigma's sausage.
Okay, so after a while you get back to where the wolves are, Eodred, with Baelyg. What's going on? What's going on?
I just kneel there and I make a short prayer to Tal.
Okay. Baelyg, what is your thoughts about this?
I mean, I see these dead wolves and I immediately think lunch. I mean,
I got me some
nothing.
food.
So I don't know. I guess I'd pull out my dagger and I look at Eodred and I'm like, is it okay to eat these with your
Yeah,
god?
we shouldn't stick too long. I mean, now they're dead and I already made my prayers. You can do whatever you want, but we shouldn't stick too long out here.
Okay, well,
If you're hungry, you can
if
come
you
back
want
to
to run,
my
I
family
can
farm.
totally be talked into running. I'm good at that.
What do you say? What do you say, Eodred, to him?
Yeah, if you're hungry, you can come to my family's farm and have maybe lunch or something. I don't know what
That
time
sounds
it is. What time is it? Is it lunchtime?
Now it's late afternoon.
Oh no, lunchtime was the sausage. Yeah,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So dinner maybe.
Yes.
Well, I
Let's
think
get out of here.
well, once I've delivered the kids back to my sister, I think we should go back out there and figure out what's going on.
Okay.
I'm not going back out there with you.
Oh, what's the matter? You a chicken?
No, I'm just saying.
I just give him a look. Like, I seriously just, like, look him in the face and be like, are you seriously saying that to me, Oswald?
What do you mean? I was protecting the kids. Yeah, he was. See, look, see?
1 second. It takes you guys not long to get back. There we go.
Oh, there's a lot
Oh,
more
look at all
people.
these NPCs.
There's a lot of people in town. So,
Ah, the prodded goat.
oh, someone's dying there.
I feel like the prodded goat would have like a terrible stew that they'd call like the potted goat or something.
Do they serve? Do they
Yeah,
serve,
they
goat
serve
at the
it.
potted goat? Why is it
Yeah.
called that?
No, they spit
Well,
roast
I mean,
goats.
like they say that it's goat, but
They spit roast goats. That's what they do. They put they put a
All right,
whole
it's not
goat.
what they call it, girls.
Well, that as well. It's a bit of a
As you guys are entering town, something in front of you happened. What is it?
That's them, not us, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys catch up or not?
I don't think they.
Way
I
behind.
don't know. Yeah, I think we're behind, a little behind them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You three. Something. As you getting into town, something is happening.
the city's under attack by undead. No,
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
there's a small explosion.
Maybe you want to change the music, Danny, because we're not. I don't think there's
true that. Let me change the freaky.
Yeah, let's see what tone the music gives us.
Yeah.
Got some Rico Suave up in this.
God damn it.
Rico. Suave.
When I was watching last week, I thought of that before you guys thought of it, and then everyone acknowledged it. It was pretty funny.
So what happened? You.
I don't hear the music.
Baragund, you say you hear a big explosion?
No, like maybe we hear a small explosion from over towards the town square.
The town square.
Yeah, so where the the festival is going on.
Okay.
So like kind of a loud like noise.
Okay.
Firecrackers.
What do you guys do then?
well, first I'm going to go find my sister to dump these kids off and give us some bad news that they might have night terrors for the rest of their fucking life. That might be the first thing I do.
So where is your family farm or your family base?
The Warren.
Somewhere in this woods.
I feel like the Bowmans, from the sounds of it, your family's pretty big, aren't they?
Yeah, but they don't all live together.
Where in the woods?
Probably on the I know there's not a house here, but perhaps on the outskirts of the woods here.
Okay.
Or over here.
I don't see the pointing.
Yeah, I think I saw.
There? Or this woods?
This woods? Okay, no
Or
problem.
that woods? Either side.
There we go.
And my eldest sister with Ivan lives in this weird house here.
Which one?
This one.
This one.
Mhm.
That's where Ivan lives. Ivan and my eldest sister lives in this one.
Ivan is
that-
not at the moment here, but yes.
Is
For sure.
Ivan the father of those two kids?
No.
No.
It's
Nah.
a sister. So what's the name of your sister that sent you to look? It's the sister above here. So she's your older sister, but
Oh, okay, I'll have to find it. 1 second.
Isn't it like Helga or Hilda or something?
Might be Hilda.
yes.
But let me have a look at my family tree and I'll tell you.
How many siblings do you have?
10. Not including me.
They're 11. They're 11. It's a tribe. They can play soccer.
Yeah, Yeah, Hilda is my slightly older sister. She's only a year or two older than me. Oh God, hi. Yeah. So we've got Solar, who's married to Ivan. Hamlin, who's my eldest brother. Then we've got Joseph, Edith, Hilda, myself, Boulder, Dorif Hilda, Felix, Estelle.
There's 2 Hilda?
Huh?
There's 2 Hilda?
No, Dorfhilda is the name.
Dorthilda?
Yeah, Felix, Estelle, and Josie. And yeah, there's we stretch out like quite a long way. You know, I think my youngest brother, I do have a list of their ages somewhere as well. And then yeah, and then my dad's got 2 siblings. He's got Faye, which is his older sister, and Leopold, which is his younger brother. And then my grandfather, Hamlin.
Okay, we don't need the whole tree.
Yeah, you do. You do. I'm going to move it here. There we go, everyone. You can see.
It's Hilda or something, no?
You can see my family tree right there.
Okay,
Where?
so
We don't see it.
It's on the screen.
So
there we go. Oh.
so Baragund, Artur, and Oswald, you hear this explosion in the town square, and what do you see?
Someone else should describe what we see.
Well, you decided for the fucking
heard.
explosion. It's your fucking. No, okay.
There's a festival going on. It could be firecrackers. It could be something. It could be, like the moonshiners exploding or something.
Or skeletons, whatever. Yeah, something.
There is like a small fire cracking, exploding, some kids running around, some dogs barking. Your generally festivity moment. You do see Otto the Troll drinking and having a good time with Dagma, the winner of the sausage winner of the festival. I hope this is big enough.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the face he had on when he consumed.
That was
sausage.
Otto?
Yes, that's Otto.
Oh, that's the troll. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Who
The
lost?
face that he had on when it came out or when it went in?
What is it? That's probably after.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you guys are doing once you guys come back home?
Well, I'm gonna track down Hilda and dump the kids back with her.
Yes.
I'll
Kind of
head
up.
up to the explosion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm heading back to the fairgrounds. It sounds like there's fun going on there, and
Okay.
escorting a pair of children off to see their mum is not exactly my idea of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Oswald, you get back and you find Hilda rather fast. And she said, "Oh well, I was worried that something bad had happened."
Something
but,
bad did happen.
What? What do you mean?
Something really bad did happen. Hilda and not Hilda. Hansel and Gretel might have some night terrors for the next few years.
Forever.
They look very serious and like still, and it's like, "Oh, child, what's wrong with you, child?" And I told you never to run to the woods. It's dangerous out there. She says. Oh, and she's like, "Oswald, thank you for picking them again. I hope they never run again, but they never listen to me."
I don't think they will. I don't think they'll run again. Trust me. I don't think what they saw in that woods, they'll be going in that woods ever again.
It's okay. I know. I accept it because you're my brother. I understand sometimes I should have given them a beating, but you did it. It seems like it worked, like they seem crying and they seem a little bit serious. Thank you for giving them a spanking.
I didn't need to give them a spanking.
Oh,
Use it.
yeah, sure. Look, the faces.
Yeah, that's
they're pretty
because.
much
Yeah, that's
crying.
because. Yeah, that's because we saw dead men walking.
And she gives you like this, like what? What do you mean dead man walking?
The undead.
Are you been drinking again, Oswald? Are you been in the Proud Goat again? I told you not to go there. It's a bad place.
I may have been in the Prodded Goat before you found me, but I only had one.
I swear it was the only one this time.
She kind of like, okay, Charles, go. Thank you again. Thank you for picking him up and. Okay, we say you see the undead. Yes, of course. And she kind of like bring the kids in the house and. Yes.
All right. I'm going to head back to the forest. I'm going to gather everyone up and head back to the forest.
Baragund.
So yeah, I get to the town square.
Yes.
And try to see if I can find, is there if there's any new competitions going on, like what is happening? Because I need a drink right now, is what I'm saying. And if there is any kind of festivities, there's got to be some sort of alcohol being out and about right now. And after what I saw, I want alcohol.
Okay. Sure. There is a couple of, half empty kind of glasses. No glasses, but what's the name? Tankers, yeah, around in the table. Some are almost empty, some are full. Not full, but half empty and stuff like that. And there is not really more activity, but people are drinking and laughing, and life in town is happy, nothing happened pretty much. Somebody sit down at your side. Who is it?
It is let's see, who is it? I am gonna say that it is seeing if I want to say it's someone I already know or not. I'm gonna say that it's Otto, the troll. And he probably kind of sits down and I feel kind of the weight of him sitting next to me. As it kind of the bench that we're sitting on, because we're both sitting on benches, because that's the kind of seating they roll out for these kind of things. And I feel the wood kind of almost give a little bit as he sits down, but it doesn't crack. It maybe creaks a little bit, and then I look up at him and kind of yeah.
He looks at you, stone face, and then he's like.
I look back. Yeah. And I reach out and grab one of the tankards that are maybe half full on the table, and give it kind of a sniff to make sure it's still, make sure nobody dropped anything in it.
Okay.
I'm not going to waste any ale. And I pound it back and do my best to challenge his belch.
Do me a consume alcohol test, please.
I don't know if Brian is on the video auditore.
Did you tell him that? I don't think you prepped him for that.
Okay.
On what?
It's the Discord channel.
If you go to the Discord channel, and you can add yourself to the voice, one of the voice channels where we are.
And you should have access as well. If not, I'll drag you down.
What's it called?
Villa Auditore.
Okay.
Yes, and
Just-
mute yourself.
Just mute your mic in there.
Yeah. You should be able to hear some background noises, I hope.
I don't think I actually have a mic plugged in on that computer, so we should be good.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to be able to hear you, though. That's the only thing. I can move Discord to my other. I'll do that.
If it complicates something, don't worry. Like it's just extra music just for the flavor. So
Okay.
You're losing the extra music and the extra sounds. So there was a burping right now, and you didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I got 3 success levels with my consumed alcohol.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Of course I did.
the ale is kind of weak. It seems it's kind of weak ale. The one that you just
Who's
pick
got
up.
their phone next to the computer?
Yeah, there's a phone ringing.
I have no idea. Better. It's gone now.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, it's poor ale, but to be honest, I'm barely tasting it at this point. Like it hits my tongue, and I know it's terrible ale. And I'm already planning on just like chugging it anyway. So this just furthers my idea of taking it in like one big gulp, so I can let as big of a belch go to show up this troll yet again.
Otto kind of look at you, and he's like, you see, like, kind of like impressed face. He's like, oh, good.
All right, it's on.
Was that the explosion then? Someone burping really loudly.
Exactly.
Artur, what's going on?
I'm walking around the fairgrounds, seeing what's going on, like seeing what the explosion was, and finding out that it was just nothing. Like it was just for show. It scared us because we were already there. It was like a magician, like doing a trick. So overall, just getting a feel for the town again, seeing how it all is, trying to recover myself from the whole undead skeleton thing that we have going on, and wondering what that voice is.
Okay. Somebody kind of like touch you by the back, like like trying to call your attention. Who is it?
It is Margaret. Yeah. It's an old female friend who happened to recognize me. Hi.
It's like, hello, Artur. Is that you?
Yeah.
Remember me? Remember me? Your sister's friend? Yes.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. How you been? It's been so long time ago. It's so cool to have you back in town.
It's been good. I've seen a lot more of the Empire than I thought I would. And it's really nice, but really shocking to be back in town, if that makes any sense.
Okay. Why? I don't understand. What do you mean?
Well,
I've been here, all the time, and keeping my cows, keeping my sheep.
Keep the family cows, keep the family things.
Yeah.
I mean, when you go, I'm a priest now, so I've been in a monastery, so it's
You only like
quite a
little
bit
boys.
smaller. I've also been to large cities, and then you come back here where like you grew up and everything you know, and it just feels different.
Dull and
Smaller.
shit, yeah?
Not even shit. You're smaller and different.
Oh, okay. Well, I live very close now to your old house. I'm sorry of what happened. If you need some time, somebody to talk with, come and say hello.
I will, absolutely. It was a pleasure seeing you. I'll probably come see you tomorrow after the festival.
Oh, How cool. How
or
cool.
sometimes.
She kind of like winks at you. How does she look? Describe her.
On a scale of 1 to 10, she's about a 7.
Okay, that's wow for being a small town.
She's
That's
winked at you. You should have made her a 10.
Double voice. Hang on.
Don't worry.
Now
He
I
should
made
put
you
him
mute
himself.
yourself in the. I can mute you also. Yeah, there we go. What do you say?
Sorry.
Can you say it again, Brian, please?
Hang on.
I
just
Hang on.
said-
No. You need to mute yourself because we can still all hear you unless we mute you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there we go.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgot in
That's
the
okay.
process of switching into the other computer. So no echo anymore?
No,
No.
Echo.
Oh,
No
it's
echo.
not an echo. It's just like something.
Feedback?
Not even feedback. It's a double voice. Anyways, he said
was a dumb
with
joke.
a 7. With a 7, if she wins it, you better go after it. If I'm not, like, I'm paraphrasing, but it's somewhere along those lines.
she's
Since
a
she
7.
winked, she should have been a 10.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, she is the local, like, she's the town, the village bicycle, though.
Right, there's no
Wow.
10s in... There's no 10s in
It's
off.
so bad.
Wow,
That's
James.
judgmental, James.
James.
What's her name? What's her
Who's to say
reputation?
that's not part of your family tree?
What's her reputation? You say, James?
Town whore.
The town's bicycle, because everyone's had a ride.
Oh no, you didn't say that.
He's the eponymous goat at the Prada Goat.
Let's see. 1 second, guys.
She has about 50 cats, though.
What about her eyes and
Green eyes, very, very deep green eyes, and raven black hair.
Okay, thank you. Green eyes. Yes. You guys, both Eodred and Baelyg, as you are walking to town, because it takes a while, it's about half-hour walk back to town. What are you talking? Show me the interaction. What's going on with you between you two?
So I want to know about Baelyg. How have you been? Where have you been? So do I know him from years ago?
Do you?
When did you
Yeah,
live
you
here?
probably know me from... Because I'm in my 70s already, so like I'm a middle-aged dwarf at this point. So when things are not good in Grunberg, where I do most of my thieving, I'll come back here and lay low for a
Your
while.
business, you mean your business?
Yeah.
Your business, yeah.
So back in the day, I was probably back here trying to thieve, but
So you're not from here.
right. No, I'm not from here. I'm actually. He grew up in a dwarf hold. Actually, he grew up in Karak Asgaraz. I don't know if you know that yet, but so he'd come back here to Lilo when things got a little too hot in Grunberg. So he does have a secondary skill to fall back on, since everyone here probably knows he's a thief, because he's not a very good thief, right? So he would go into the forest and find some herbs and maybe bring them back into town to sell. He picked this up from his...
Because you know about herbs?
Yeah, so I was thinking I might have known your mother. Like maybe
Of course,
she
yeah.
would take pity on me once in a while because she knows how poor I am, and maybe give me some food in exchange for the herbs that I managed to find off in the woods.
Of course.
Dude.
So maybe I either met you...
I've got a little bit of trivia about herbs, by the way.
Oh God, what?
No, do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear
Yeah,
do you want to hear the little bit of trivia? So,
Yes.
do you know why English people say herbs? But you can
No,
actually
why?
hear the H.
I don't know.
I can't remember what. I think it may be in the Victorian era, maybe beforehand. But the way what it was that it was the high class people trying to differentiate themselves from the low class people. To say the H in herbs, and then it sort of just trickled down to the lower class people eventually. But obviously by that time, most of them had gone off across, to America, and that's why they still say herbs in America.
Instead of what? Instead of what? What was the other?
Instead of herbs,
Herbs.
because we
So
pronounce
they-
the H.
So in some English, I guess it's like H is it sounds and another is not. Thank you, James. Thank you.
Depends on the word. But you guys say
Actually-
herbs
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, we say herbs, as in like there's a H in it. Like we say Henry rather than Henri.
Well, we say Henry, but we just don't say herbs.
But anyway, that's my bit of trivia. There you go.
It sounds good. It sounds good. So you guys know each other. What are you talking about? Come on.
So I mean, if we knew each other from back in the day, I'm probably talking about how I just recently came back here and just did my because every time I come back, I try to rob someone, but it's really hard to rob someone here because everyone already knows me. They're
And
like,
then
"Oh,
everybody's
it's that
poor.
little
It's a small
dwarf
town."
who, you know, can't gain any weight no matter how much he eats. He looks like an emaciated boy with gray hair. So I always wind up in the prison for a few days, and then I get out and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be able to rob anyone here, so I'll just go out in the woods and get some.
So what
get
you're
some herbs.
saying is you're the world's worst thief.
Well, it's definitely hard in a small town like this.
Yeah. So you
I've
shouldn't.
I've had a run of luck in Grunberg because I had a partner, but she just got taken, and it's my fault. So I'm probably lamenting this to Eodred on the way to town.
So you had a partner in crime. Ha!
So maybe an advice I could tell you is maybe you shouldn't try to rob the people in this town. Just keep it for Grunberg and whatever.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm learning that lesson slowly.
That's,
Probably should have learned it years ago, but I keep coming back here, and it's just in my blood to try to steal stuff.
Yeah.
It's all I've known for 40 years since I left Karak Asgarad. I left there because they just made fun of me all the time for being skinny. Dwarves can be really mean.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Okay, you guys arrive at. Okay, keep going.
No, I don't know what time is it. What time is it?
You guys arrive to town early night, so it's dusk, I think.
Yeah. So we shouldn't.
So it's still
say-
it's still kind of light, but it's kind of dark. It's getting dark.
Yeah,
As you
so
guys arrive.
we should go directly to my family's farm and have dinner maybe,
Sounds good.
and let's worry about all the problems tomorrow.
Yes. You guys arrive to town and you're going to the farm. What's the name of your mother, Bohemians?
I think it's in my character. Let me see. Mom Camila,
Camila. Yes.
and my dad is Hydric.
Hi. Yes. So you guys arrive at your parents' house, and as you open the door, you see your mom. She's kind of cleaning up from early in the morning about the birth that was in the morning, and she's like, "Oh, Eodred, you're back. I'm really sorry about early today. Have to take care of things."
First, Mom, I'm bringing guests. This Baelyg is in town.
Oh,
And,
it's a you, Baelyg.
Oh, hello, Camila. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yes.
Husband, dear,
I-
pull the china away.
I found some herbs in the woods earlier. Maybe I could trade them for some dinner.
Oh, yes, for sure. Today we have. Oh, damn! I don't have it here. Not yet.
Rabbit.
Shit with sugar.
No, rabbit.
What is your mom making?
Rabbit. She's making rabbit with prunes.
Okay. Rabbits with fruit.
Here's
Yeah.
a
Prunes.
Baelyg probably hasn't eaten in like 3 days, so that's amazing.
Here's another bit of here's another like interesting thing. If you eat nothing but rabbit, you'll die. I learned that from QI.
Nice. So Camilla, she's like, yes, please come in. And as you guys getting in the door, the smell is awesome.
Excellent.
All the rooms smell great in there.
Dinner.
Cuts the dinner and like puts it in a bench and please sit down and eat. Your father is still at the mine, but I'm hoping he's coming later.
And where's my sister, Natilda?
Your sister Matilda.
No, Natilda.
Natilda. I had sent Natilda to Uberschreik in how old she's
17.
17.
She's an artist.
She's an artist. Yes,
He's
well,
going to buy paints. That's quite a trip, though.
yes, I have sent her to Oberstrike. Is this artisan? No, this will be the artisan. I mean, maestro. Is this maestro in Oberstrike, and he was very impressed about your sister's drawings. So,
By herself?
yes.
Well, hopefully
But
she
she's
took
okay.
a coach. Did she take a coach?
Oh yes. She went all the way with no problem. I'm expecting to receive a letter from her soon. She says.
Good, because there are people like me on the roads.
Yeah. And how is the food tasting? Is it good?
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
This is the
great.
best rabbit I've ever had.
Yes. Oh,
In the last 3 days.
great. She turns around and she starts to like, like boiling some spices, and she takes the herbs and she's like, perfect, exactly what I need, Baelyg. So great. And maybe can give you some brass coins for it.
That
don't
would
have
be
to go.
fantastic.
Don't have to go, and she kind of stares and she's like, but do not steal this, okay? And she kind of like point at you and give you like
I would never steal from you. You have been too kind to me over the years.
okay. And she kind of like takes like a jar and opens it up, and she kind of like takes some coins out and roll me 1d10. She gives you like 5 brass coins and like, be a good boy now, okay? And don't steal. Remember what happened last time? And
I remember.
I think
Last time was this morning. You probably don't know about that yet.
She say, watch out, Amar maybe is looking for you, so watch
Who?
out. Amar is the town guard.
Oh, I remember Aymar, of
We have
course.
one town guard.
What?
Is there only one town guard?
No, but he's the sergeant, town guard
okay.
sergeant, I would say. As you all guys, this is general. As you all are sitting in your parties or in your, enjoying the festival, those of you who are in the town square, you guys hear a really loud explosion coming from the mines. You hear a big boom.
Do we hear it too?
Everybody hear it.
Oh.
Like it's a really loud bang coming from the mines.
I stand up.
Yeah, I shove all the food in my mouth at once, and then I was like, should we go check it out?
Baragund and
I'm
Baragund and
Practicing for the next sausage contest.
Artur and Baragund.
I grab another beer off the table, chug it down in its terrible horribleness, and say, I guess I gotta go find out what that is.
Hey, look,
Monarch.
Yep, I'll walk up to Baragund and be like, yep, all right, let's go see what's going on. Baragund.
Come on, okay.
Oswald?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
You're actually the closest one. You're still at your sisters, no?
Yeah.
So you guys here?
I'll start heading towards the explosion.
You kind of guys see from a little bit of a distance, a little bit of smoke, and you see two persons rushing out from the mines. It's like, help, help, we need every help we can get, help. You hear that, and let's take a break.
All right.
Damn it.
Right back.
Every time.
Okay.
Right, we'll be back in a minute, guys. Don't go anywhere.
I know.
All right, we're back.
Okay. So before we get back, some questions. So, Baelyg, I want to know about one of your heists.
Okay.
A good one or a bad one?
It's up to
that's
you.
a good question.
Tell me about one time you were out there and you guys did
Okay. I'm probably going to tell you about the most recent one because
Okay.
it's super relevant to my story. So
Go
this would
ahead.
have been in Grunberg about a month ago. And my partner, who was or is, I hope she's still
Was?
alive. I hope she's still alive. She's a young human woman who was poor like me, and we met on the streets, and she just decided to try to help me out.
What's her name?
She is Belle, or Belania is her full name. Sorry, I gotta mute this music. It's a little bit.
Oh, good point. Someone needs to tell him how to turn it down. So what you need to do,
I got it.
so what you need to do, if you right click on the Sirenscape.
He got it.
Oh, you can turn it
No,
down.
he muted. He
Okay.
muted. And then you can see user volume. You can turn it up or down. I've got mine on 3%, and it's still a bit loud for me.
Okay. Yeah, that works. There's this fucking flute in my ear, and I'm trying to tell a story, right?
Oh, sad story. Also.
So, for a long time, like for a year maybe, we were having a lot of success, which is, I'm not a very good thief. So, you know, this was like the first time I ever had any kind of money beyond like the day to day. So she would distract, like we would stake out traveling people in Grunberg, and then we'd find like men who were like desperate or just in and out of town or whatever, like merchants, middle class people, and she would distract them, and I would basically just like grab the person, run, because that's my shtick pretty much. Because I can't pick pockets effectively or whatever, so I just grab a person, run.
Smash and grab.
Yeah, exactly. So she would meet me back at our like hidey hole, and then we would live, like just basically live like kings for a couple weeks and then do it again. But then this last time we shot a little too high. Like we found these nobles, and
Nobles.
yeah, so I have this psychology now of like, I hate nobles because of what happened. So she distracts them as normal. I grab a person, run, but somehow they knew she was in on it, I guess, because she never showed up to our meeting place. And so I went back to the tavern where we were, and she wasn't there. I asked somebody that was there, like, what happened? And they're like, oh, they grabbed her and took her, and like I waited a month and she never came back. So I don't know what happened. Meanwhile, I do see the nobles, they come back, and I sort of like shadow them at the bar or at this tavern. And maybe I heard them talking about it or something, but I didn't really get any good information. But they were just like laughing about it, like arrogant assholes. So that's why I hate nobles. Finally, after asking around, I determined that I just couldn't come up with any good way to track her down or anything. Like, I don't have the means. So I came back to I came back to Waldenhof, which is my lay low spot when the heat gets too intense in Grunberg, because I'd met some people over time and I thought maybe I could ask for their help to see if, they might be able to help me find her or something like that. So that was probably way more information than you were asking about, but
It's okay.
that was my very last heist.
It's okay.
So that's why I let my beard grow, because you only see
Okay.
a skinny dwarf with like a month's growth of beard, because prior to that I'd actually shaved it, even though that's like shameful to dwarves, right? I would shave it so that I could impersonate a human child.
Oh man,
And
you are
seem
low
less
honor,
suspicious.
Really low honor, like
Yeah, no honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
boy.
I've just let it grow, because I'm down and out. Like, I blame myself for her being captured, and I hate myself for it, So that's where I'm at right now.
Okay. Next. Fishy. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanna know about a deal that you managed to make with you and your brother. You did something, you sold something, or you as a merchant make a deal or something. I want to know about that.
So there was this one time where we were getting some oversea, like over water transport, and we were
What were you transporting?
we were transporting a collection of silver dinner plates that my brother had bartered with another another merchant for in exchange for some other thing that we had. And like, it's kind of like a deal where he needed something. But either way, we were traveling on this ship, and we got overtaken by a band of brigands, and I was able to convince the leader of these pirates, or whatever have you, this dinner plates that we were having, they were not actually like real silver. They were just completely fake, and that, like, we had like a couple good ones, and those are the ones that, like, please, like, at least, like, leave us with something. Like, we need to be able to sell something. Just like, we're such poor. And like, I gave her this like super sob story of how down and out we were, and we got left with the bulk of actually our resources, or whatever. Shipment. That's the word. Shipment. We were actually able to like keep the most of our shipment, and somehow still break even once we came to port.
Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Eodred, Bohemians.
Oh yeah.
I wanna you to tell me about a time that you were out with your master and he teach you a lesson. Tell me about.
That's a good thing. So my master's name, I don't remember his name. Let me find his name. His name is Gerolf. So he taught me that, nature and beasts are tied up together, and normally most wizards are not really religious, but he taught me about the importance of Tal, and following at least the general scriptures of Tal, and so and he taught me to always make a short prayers for animals I want to, hunt and eat, or even though they're wild animals, I still hunt them and eat them. So he helped me become more religious than I was, and that most wizards are beside the lore of beasts.
Cool. Let's see, James. I want to hear about a time that you were out hunting and you maybe captured something, or you saw something, or tell me about that moment.
Okay, so I'd set some traps in the river to capture salmon.
Okay.
And when I came back the next day, there was the trap had captured like the biggest salmon I'd ever seen. It was like at least 2 foot long.
Okay.
It was this big. And yeah.
Was like this big, and every time it's get bigger.
Yeah. It was probably it was probably the biggest salmon I'd ever seen in my life.
Okay.
So is this like a river salmon?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And they swim up and they probably head, during the breeding or whatever, they head up the river to, breed or whatever. And,
what you did with it?
well, it unfortunately got away.
Of course it did.
Oh my god. The salmon, the revenge of the salmon.
But I've sworn that one day I will capture it and feed it to everyone in the village, because obviously no one believed the fact that it was a 2 foot long salmon.
Cool. Cool. Okay, and later, can you tell me a little bit more about your life back at the monastery?
It was really eye-opening. They taught us the ceremony of donning your armor each day and taking it off unless it's needed, and they tried to get me into blacksmithing, but I'm just not that skilled at all. There's a mark on my left arm from putting my arm down on a hot poker, so there's just this streak of scarred flesh. And they're just like, no, you are just way too clumsy for this. So I ended up more or less working in the kitchen and helping by chopping and cooking.
Nice.
Can you cook as well then?
Not very well. All I know is chopping and cooking, or chopping and stir. I can't cook, but I can chop your veggies and I can stir your soup.
Cool. Okay, cool. So, when we last left him, you guys are hear a big explosion coming from the mine.
Me and Baragund were heading that direction.
It's very dark now, very much.
All right, I'll find out what's going on then. If I'm the closest there, then I'll be the first there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Who did this?
You see two persons coming out from the mine. You recognize one. He's an old man, and he's the father of Eodred.
All right.
He been the guard for the mine almost since you know it.
Yeah.
And he's coming out with a lot of smoke, and not smoke, but
dust.
Yeah, dust, and
I assume there's been a cave in.
We need some help. and screaming. And you see your friend Bella also. It's like, oh shit, something happened. We maybe have to go and help. What's going on? What's going on? And Hedrick is like, we have a cave in and there. We have some people trapped in there. Come on, we have to help them. We have to help them. Come on. And he's so what's your reaction, Oswald?
Bye, Felicia.
I guess I'd go up to the entrance and then look down the entrance and sort of stand there for a moment and sort of fiddle with my hands.
You're looking for your courage in there. Huh?
I don't like closed spaces.
Of course not.
He's a hunter.
Okay. Yes. It's like, what's up, boy? Can you go and see the rest? He looks at you as well.
I don't really like enclosed spaces.
Are you a coward?
I'm going to punch him. I'm going to punch him in the face.
What?
You don't want to punch my dad.
No, I do. If he's calling me a coward.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, it's not a lie.
They're all wicked with the quarterstaff.
How do I do that? How do I hit him? Do I just roll?
You roll. Yes.
Hand to hand.
Yeah, but I'm not using a weapon.
Yeah, an arm weapon. An arm.
Unarmed. There is also a rule about holding back when you are fighting. Where is it? Melee brawling test.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I have to totally hit something.
Right, how should I do this then?
It's your melee without manage. Yeah.
I mean, like you're basically punching a dude that just escaped from a mine, like cave in. He might not be very on the ball anyway. You might just punch him.
Yeah. Roll me a 1d6. No. Let's see. Your strength is.
Well, surely it'd be weapon skill, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, his mom got off early and is coming to pick him up.
I rolled a 10 and I needed a 30, so 2 success levels.
2.
I'm not hurting him. I don't want to hurt him. I'm just literally just going to punch him for calling me a coward.
Yes. Fuck. I had that rule before and now it's gone. So 2, and your strength, how much is your strength?
My strength is 38. 40. So 4. My strength has got 4 success. Well,
But yeah, it's not opposed roll.
And knowing the case side, he catch him on guard. You know, he just like throw the punch. You know, he takes some damage. You hit him in the face, and he kind of like spit. You know, like a bunch of blood. He looks back at you, and you can see in the eyes only red, you know, like of anger.
Don't call me a coward.
The other man, he kind of like jump in, and he's like, "We have to save the people in there. We have to save the people in there." And kind of like gets in the middle of you two. Bella kind of like, she kind of like look around and she's like, what's going on? Come on, what's happening? You know, relax, everybody, relax. Let's see, Baragund and Artur, you are the ones coming. You actually see Oswald punching Hendrik.
What the hell is he doing?
Let's go deal with. Let's just go find out what happened, okay?
Yeah, let's find out what happened. We'll come up, not double click our tokens and try and adjust our health to 1 billion. What? Okay, why did you punch him?
Called me a coward.
Well, what's
Why
going
did he
on?
call you a coward?
Because I don't like enclosed spaces.
It's called getting over it. What's going on?
I assume there's a cave in. That's what I'm going to
Whoa,
say.
whoa! A cave-in?
Where they're covered in dust. That's the only thing I can assume.
But what happened? Why was there a cave-in? Why was there a cave-in, Haldrick?
Hendrik is just looking intensely to Oswald. He kind of like puts his hand in the belt.
Oh.
You know, like he had like a sword. He kind of like hold the handle of the sword, and he's just staring at Oswald. The man in the middle, he's like, "We had a cave in and we had some people trapped. We were opening an old hole, trying to connect it to the old mine, and now the tunnel kind of fell. We have some people in there trapped."
Then let's go. Baragund, you go in. I'll.
No.
You're a dwarf. Fine. I just storm off inside.
Okay.
Dwarves. Fucking. God damn it.
I mean, I'm afraid of being trapped. Like, I have a phobia of being trapped.
What is it with everyone being fed?
But that doesn't mean I can't go into a mine. I'm just afraid of being trapped. And if there was a cave-in...
You're a dwarf, afraid of
I was
mine?
trapped as a kid in a mine.
Yeah, like any dwarf. Must happen a lot of time.
Look, man, you don't understand phobias. It's not rational, man. It's not rational.
I'm going to hold Baragund's hand,
I wasn't even
and we're
trying
going to go in together.
Well, one second. Let me copy something.
Are we also approaching?
Wait, 1 second, guys.
Right, one.
Can you guys see it? Oh, it's black.
Yeah, it's all black right now.
There's a lot of dust, I think. I can't see anything.
No, I have night vision. I should be able to see something. Just like right near the entrance.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
There. And there. That should be something here. Eldred, you're not there yet.
No.
1 second. There we go. You guys see a long tunnel. There is a long tunnel. The smoke is coming out from there, but the area where you are it seems very stable. You know, everything seems fine. So it's a long way down there on the tunnel.
As long as it looks fine, I'm following Arthur very tentatively, but
Yeah, I'm holding Baragund's hand.
I pull my hand away from you. You're not holding the damn hand.
What?
Keep to yourself, Oswald. Just because I'm afraid and you're afraid doesn't mean you have to hold my hand. What? I'm not some kind of child just because I'm short.
It's not for your benefit.
What, you just gonna run off with me? try to save me next time.
Did I not save Hansel and Gretel?
I mean, there's saved, and then there's saved. Look, can we at least argue and walk?
Sure, I'm going to walk very slowly down this passage.
Oh yeah, I'm staying behind Artur. I'm staying I'm letting him be the guinea pig, essentially.
Okay.
Wow, sacrifice your friends.
You're the one with night vision?
Good point. Is
I
there
do
any
have
torches? Is there any torches around or anything, or lanterns?
Everything is kind of like, yeah, it's kind of dark.
I can't see shit.
Since, the lights kind of like went off as the smoke.
This isn't natural, Baragund. This isn't natural. People shouldn't be in caves.
If you could see, you'd be seeing that I was giving you a look, is what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Oh, I'm quite.
But do you have any way to make any light? Artur, you? We can't go any further until we have some kind of light.
Bella, can we get a torch?
Who you say?
Bella. Because I'm assuming we're at the entrance.
Yeah, exactly.
Bella's a 5, by the way.
That's fine.
Yeah, she's a tomboy.
Right, so she's secretly a 5, but most people assume she's a 4.
10 in my books.
She kind of go around and outside the mine, there is tools and stuff like that, and she kind of brings out and bring a lantern, and she bring 2 torches. Give you to both you. Who takes a lantern?
I'll take a lantern.
Okay, both of you.
Because safety.
Yes.
Safety net.
Both at this time, both you, Eodred and Baelyg, arrive to the entrance of the cave.
I actually ran through town because I figured the explosion might distract people from whatever was left on the tables.
My God.
Just being true to my character, man. Was there anything? Can I make a perception check or whatever?
Yes, do me a perception roll.
It comes up jingling. Ching, ching, ching.
Oh, no token.
It's down in the town.
Here we go. Nope.
Margin of failure. Roll me 1d10 again. You get you can see maybe 3 brass coins, drop in the table there, and then somewhere there you can see 1 or 2 more coins, and you probably think that those are tips.
I will totally steal the tips. So you said 5 total? 3 and 2?
3. 5.
3 total.
5. No, 6. 6 is the number. Sorry.
Keep going. I have quadrupled my money tonight. Started with 3, I'm at 16. All right, and now I will run to the sound.
Okay.
Because I'm a hero.
Eodred, what's going on?
Well, I'm going to the. I think I ran too fast because I lost Baelyg somewhere.
I veered off towards the town. Yeah.
I forgot he was a dwarf, so I just ran anyway. I was worried for my dad,
Yes. You arrive. You see your dad. His face is full with smoke. What's the name? Dust. He's bleeding from the mouth, and you can immediately see your father is really, really, really angry.
You okay, Dad?
how your father would react when he's really, really, really angry.
I think he could use his fists pretty well.
Okay.
I got the beast from him. Don't worry. I got the magic from Mama and the beast from him. That's one of the reasons I also learned how to properly fight.
Okay, true that.
My dad taught me.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also, he's been a sergeant for a while, so he knows how to be cool also and hold himself.
Yes. He kind of look at you and he's like, "Yes, son, I'm all right. I'm all right."
So what happened in here?
Well, we were opening a tunnel, trying to connect to the old tunnels, and we had a cave in from this side.
And how many people are trapped in?
It's about 4 or 5 people trapped there, and I don't know. The boys are okay,
Okay. Should we maybe get in?
He's like, yes, and he kind of, he's still like coughing a lot, and he's when they're about to enter, Baelyg, you arrive to the mine.
Oh, there you are, Baelyg. Let's go.
You ran so fast. I couldn't keep up.
I'm asking my dad for a lantern or something.
Yes. You also there is 2 more lanterns.
Yeah. So I'll take one. I don't know if
let's see.
Baelyg, you need one maybe.
I can hold one, but I don't really need it. I have dark vision or low light vision.
You still need light to see with dark vision.
Okay, I'll take one. Yeah, I've got a free hand.
Yep. Go ahead.
So we take the lanterns.
Yeah. You guys are a couple. And Elder, oh, I need to change it here. That's red.
Here we go.
Do we see any light in here?
Huh?
Do we see any light?
No, there's no light in here.
No.
So-
do we see?
so
Do
I'm
we see
gonna-
you guys there?
Everything you guys can see long in the tunnel, but there's a lot of dust coming up from the.
I'm gonna pull something over my mouth, over my nose and mouth,
Yes.
and breathe kind of heavily.
Yep.
Get a room.
You say that to yourself?
I need to see that. So yeah, we get yeah, I'm just gonna walk down there, hyperventilate. Well, trying to stop myself from hyperventilating.
I'm not hyperventilating, but like my heart rate is definitely elevated, and I'm watching the
Sweaty
build of the
palms.
tunnels that we're in. A little sweaty, but I'm more just like I'm tense. I'm keeping an eye out for like the walls not looking as solid, and
Do me a perception plus 40.
Who?
Okay.
Oh.
Nice, astounding success.
God damn.
That's 7 success levels.
You
We're good.
notice that everything around that place, is like dwarf made. It's meant to last, millennials. You also start to see patterns on the cave that are very familiar for you. As you remember your parents being in this place long time ago.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep that to myself. It's making me slightly both more comfortable and less comfortable. More comfortable in that I'm less worried about the ceiling falling in on us, because the build quality of the tunnels is really like quite good now that I've kind of had a refresher and I kind of remember a bit better. But it brings back some memories of of my parents, which are bittersweet.
Cool. Baelyg. What's going on with your character?
Well, I think he's comfortable underground, but he's probably freaking out because of... I mean, I don't think he really knows a whole lot about the situation at this point, but he has a definite fear of the unknown, so he's just, like, anxious.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Eodred, father, he's like, oh, come on, follow me. Follow me. And he starts to run, trying to catch up the end of the tunnel.
That's my dad. He's a runner.
Look, my legs are short. Don't run so fast.
Do me an athletics roll.
All of us?
Yes. Plus 20.
That's a basic skill.
Yes.
Impressive failure. Nice.
Marginal failure.
Also marginal.
So perfect.
I saw the dwarf fall and I fell right on top of him.
Definitely. So both of you, as you guys are running behind, because he runs, he kind of like gets, he understands the cave somehow. But as you guys are advancing, you know, like things are on the way, like perhaps like tools and
miners, they don't
boxes and boxes and so
Maybe
so
some
guys,
rocks and stuff. Yeah.
exactly. So you guys are like, you know, like bumping into things. I will make me an agility roll. I want to see those who fail with impressive failure.
That will be me.
Eodred.
Agility? No.
Agility.
What is it?
Yeah, agility.
Agility? Okay.
Attributes. Agility.
Marginal
Modifier?
success.
No modifier.
And I passed. Marginal success.
Wow, I succeed.
Both
Wow,
of
the
you-
three of us.
you guys managed to what's the name, not fall on your face, you know, like able to like fall but put the hands on and, you know, like catch up again and try to get up again, and again you fall because you hit something else, but you're not like hitting yourself.
I think I'm just
trying
gonna walk. I think I'm just walking because I don't like the cave, and secondly, I got a marginal failure, so I'm not actually gonna charge after everyone.
Yeah. So maybe Baragund, don't block the path so we don't all fall. You know, you almost had a massive collision here.
You seriously blaming me?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
Eldred's father, kind of like from the end of the tunnel, he's like, hurry up, it's this way.
Dad, there's two dwarf among us. They can't run that fast.
So the father is like telling this way, and he kind of like to like a other part of the tunnel. You guys immediately see this is like newly kind of made.
So badly.
The one on the right.
The human, the human-made one, yeah, it's just terrible compared to the dwarf one.
Did they like knock a hole in one of the like nicely dwarven crafted walls or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I want to go in there.
Let's go.
Well, we can't go far away. It's blocked anyway.
Is there
It's
like
fully blocked?
Yes.
Well, I think we'll need tools. Whoa.
yeah.
I start studying the ceiling here to try and like get a feel for how stable it is. And if this is even a good idea, if we should even disturb, like, if we're even risking getting trapped by trying to disturb some of this debris.
I just hold the lantern and watch Baragund to do his little evaluating because I have no idea what he's doing at this point. It seems like the kind of magic that they did back in the dwarf hold, but I never understood that shit.
You're a city dwarf, aren't you?
Now I am, yeah.
Baragund might be the kid of exiles, but they drug him into mines, and he doesn't know what to look for,
Did you say they drugged
Yeah,
him
this
in
is
the
the first
mind?
mine I've been
Dragged him
in like
mind?
50 years.
dragged.
Oh, I thought you
Dragged.
said drugged him in
Past-
the mind.
No, they didn't like take him into mines and shoot him up with stuff or something. That would be a really weird childhood.
Reefer mind.
It'd explain a lot, though.
Let's just hotbox the mine.
I'm just going to stand back because I have no idea what I'm doing.
You want me to roll perception, Danny?
Yes.
Okay.
I will give you a plus 20.
Plus
Maybe
20?
yes
Okay.
Before, like long time ago, but
Yeah, I look at my crowbar and realize it's not going to be any help here.
So I have 1 success level.
yes.
I mean, actually, the crowbar could be useful. Clever.
You see the tunnel kind of like crumble a little bit in front of you. This part is a little bit better made because what's the name? It been working out and it's reinforced. The longer in you get into the tunnel, the less reinforced are. You see a couple of broken what's the name?
Beams.
Yeah,
The
beams.
port beams and stuff.
Yeah, some beams are like broken. There is like a couple of them who are like really big trunks, like, so it's like you can see that this could hold for a while at least. You don't know the time, but of course it's a danger where you are. You guys are right now.
Yeah.
Is there another way round?
Eldred Father is like, like the only way will be to go to the old mines. Maybe try to catch up around. Maybe we can. Maybe we can keep making it here. Maybe if we extract the earth, maybe it's better so. He says.
I wouldn't touch that ground if I were you. This area is pretty stable, but look at that crushed timber over there. It's just completely like bent in half from the mountain coming down on top of it.
He kind of like turns around and he's like, what do you want me to do? You want to lift all these men in there?
No, we have. But you said we can go around.
Yes, but nobody been in the old mine for a long time ago.
Yeah, but
20,
it's
30
better-
years ago.
Better than falling trapped again.
Do you want to leave them in there? And I say basically the same thing back to him that he kind of gave me shit over.
That's why I punched him.
And I was like, it's like,
My dad is not a dwarf, but he keeps a book of grudges.
yes.
I know by experience.
Exactly. He kind of like, no, for sure, no, but we must be careful. I mean, I was young when they closed that mine, and I remember the rumors. It was something wrong, that place.
But was it stable?
Yeah, it's made by dwarf.
Okay.
Of course
then we're
it's stable then.
Then let's go. Let's quickly go. Maybe we need some water and whatever we're gonna be in the mine.
Ale?
Yes, it's like we better get to town.
Mhm.
When we
Yeah.
find people, they're going to need water as well.
Yeah, water, food, maybe a rope,
Ale.
a few tools, maybe.
This is going to take some work.
Eldred, do me a perception roll.
Perception. Perception. Any modifier?
No modifier.
Yeah, everything's perfectly fine.
Good. Artur, do me a perception roll.
Perception rolls. Okay, Arthur, basic skills, perception. Goes in alphabetical order. I succeed with one success level. Or is that a 0? 24 out of 30.
One.
Okay.
Yes, 1.
For now. For today.
Artur, you hear Oswald.
Somebody's choking on Sigmar sausage.
Oswald, do me a perception roll.
Run for your lives!
Nope.
You are. What are you thinking? What are you thinking, my friend?
Oh, I don't want to be here anyway. Can we get out of here? Can we go? I don't like this.
Baragund, do me a perception roll. You get a plus 20.
I get a plus 20. Okay.
Yes.
Oh no, that's good. Never mind.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a critical success as well, I think.
it's a critical success.
Exactly.
Roll 20, it seems that ones are bad, but
As you are walking out and everybody's turning around, you see small little tiny stones falling to the ground.
oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Right here, a crumble.
Run!
And we're gonna leave it here until we get back.
Oh,
2 weeks.
oh no, no, I don't want to be trapped in a mine. Not again.
Let's get out of here.
Thought I got away from these dwarves. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Okay, so that's it for today. This is what I have.
All right, let's do some shout outs and wrap up. What are you going to say, Claytor?
It's just fuck.
Yeah, like probably I start yelling, "Everybody get out!" As we're like,
Running.
Run for your lives.
All right. So let's start at the top. So Bohemians.
Yep. So, hello everyone, I'm Bohemians. I'm not really a streamer, but Thursdays I'm here playing Warhammer 4th edition and enjoying it.
Fishy.
I'm fishy, and I definitely wasn't just yawning because it got dark out, and now I'm feeling tired. I am a streamer in theory. I did stream this week. Shit. I know. It happened. I streamed for like 2 hours, and it was chill, and it was exactly like what I wanted. So I'm probably doing some more like in the next while, but I'm trying to keep it pretty loose. So keep an eye out for places and stuff if it tweet, but keep following me on Twitch is probably the best idea if you want to. And right now I'm just kind of playing whatever, so who knows. But I am here on Thursdays and Sundays as part of the Warhammer and 7th games.
Claytor's let the side down as well. Got 1 week or a bit, Claytor, before it's the new year.
All right. Am I up?
No. Brian?
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. I had a blast tonight, and I look forward to next time. I will have a more unified social media presence then. But in the meantime, I just will be here on Thursdays until someone kicks me out.
You're gone. Get out. One shot. Done.
Claytor?
Rock falls on your head.
I probably at this point.
I'm Claytor22. I'm the best person here. That's just talking. Why would I say that? Because I usually just go with what's on top of my head. You can follow me at these lovely things. I don't know what side it's on, but it's probably around one of these. Claytor22 at everything. I'm I'm a streamer in Hypothesis. Potato is beating me now. So is JWell. I have a lot to catch up on.
Good.
Giving lessons, man. Nice.
Danny?
So yeah, my name is Danny. I'm the GM. Having a blast here, enjoying, and you guys can find me in the Ratcatcher's Guild, Dannyccl. Otherwise, I see you Thursday in a time soon.
Just gonna do something before I do my little bit. That music was getting on my nerves in the end. Right, so yeah, I'm James Corp. Obviously you can find me here every Thursday, yeah, every week, because obviously, you know, if I'm not here, nothing really happens. Don't forget to support me on Patreon. If you like the video at all, please consider supporting James Corp there. Also, don't forget to check out my social media. The PTG Discord, my Twitter, everything will be in the description below, or if you're on Twitch you can see it right there. Just click and follow, that'd be most appreciated. But other than that, thank you all for playing, thank you all for watching, and thank you for running, Danny.
Yeah, many thanks, Danny. Particularly before we take, Christmas break. Thank you for
Yeah.
Yeah, next week won't be on because I'm at work, unfortunately, and then the week after, so the first Thursday of the new year, we will be back with Warhammer Fantasy.
So
Roleplay.
we're back next year.
Yes.
Next year.
Well, have a sweet end of the year and see you on the 3rd.
Yes.
Right, so let's say bye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube.
Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.